including the good people on YouTube. I say good morning. Hello friends, welcome. How's it going? Good to see you. It's a Saturday around these parts, Wrexham Saturday this evening. Looking forward to that very much indeed. Today though, hanging out with you fine folks, playing some Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know if you've seen this game or heard of this game, but man, I'm enjoying this game very much indeed. It's been a real treat to play it, and will continue being a treat to play it today, and I don't know, next few days, but I do have Victoria 3 DLC next week on Tuesday, I believe, and so we probably have a pretty hard stop date, or at least a pause date, coming pretty soon. Haven't had a Wrexham report. It's all sad, Jim. It's all sad. What do you want? We lost by 3 last week, and what else we got in the Wrexham report? the really, really fast, expensive left back we hired on from Italy has hurt his ankle and not played a single minute yet, and what else we got here? But no, hopefully tonight's Wrexham match goes well enough in which we at least don't embarrass ourselves, but it's always fun to watch in the moment, just the what's the feeling afterwards. The feeling afterwards is always a bit of heartbreak, but if we can stay up in the league, I gotta be happy. But no, it's not been the best of seasons. Nonetheless, I watch, I enjoy, and all the rest. Good seeing you today, Slivers. Hello, Unnamed Comet. Welcome back, Pond. Good to see you, Silent. Silent, thank you for the resubscription for 68 total months. I thank you very much. Hello, Dark Crystal. Hello, Shepherd. Hello, Grulion. Point Baker, what's up? Jim, welcome. Hello, Chide Thula. Hello, Chide Putsaru. Welcome in, Steve. Good to see you. Happy to have you here as well. Hello, Maharo. Hello, Gary. Hello, Nine. Hello, everybody. Reminds me of the Wrexham stories from before their rise. Oh yeah, I mean, they can't all be winners. It's fine. It's just this season has been not any winners so far. Really a tough period. But that's fine. Still my badge. Still the badge I root for and so on. And that'll be good. Here on the weekend, we don't have anything huge planned. Noms is going to the doctor today. Can you believe it? Going straight to the knee specialist. This because she has a knee problem, and here in Japan, if you know what part of your body is having an issue, you go directly to the specialist instead of waiting to have a referral from an ordinary neighborhood physician. She had to wait for a week and a half or so and then got right to it, so it's exciting. But yeah, her knee has been consistently sore, if not, in pain over the past week or so. So, I'm glad that she's doing some things that need doing. I'm glad that she's taking care of herself. I think she's mostly doing so because she's not been able to climb. And I think for her, climbing is so good and climbing is so important that not being able to do it makes her life appreciably worse. So, hope it goes well. Hope she takes care of herself. And hopefully whatever's wrong with her is a minor issue. That said, speaking of minor issues, I realize I don't have my handkerchief nearby and my brow is condensing. So pardon me for about 30 seconds or so while I run upstairs and grab one. Amuse yourself with stories of, I don't know, what are your plans for the weekend? Anything you have going that you're looking forward to doing? Any games on the horizon? Chit-chat amongst yourself. I'll be right back, I promise. Hello again. My apologies for rushing off there. All in good shape now. Towel in hand, no problem. When I said that coming up the staircase, I said, Noms, I need one of my towels. She thought I had spilled a drink absolutely everywhere. Thankfully not that, just the residue of the shower continues doing its thing. Why don't I dry my hair, etc., etc. It's because it takes way too long. There's too much hair there. What a mess, what a mess. But tomorrow, we're going to the barber shop. Pretty excited for that one. Barbershop has been about 3 months, I believe. Maybe only 2 months. It's been a while, though, and so glad to get that squared away. I didn't tell my students coming, though, so they're going to go from seeing this to suddenly me clean-shaven and hair trimmed back, and I'll look forward to seeing what they have to say and what you all have to say also, all the way. You can't go a month without getting a haircut. I used to be an every other week kind of guy. And I don't know what changed. I'm just not sure. But at some point, I don't know. Did I go very lazy? You can't go day. Thank you, Pepper. Someday I will join you. But yes. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing to go from like being Johnny on the spot, regular haircut guy. Maybe it's that I moved. It's possible that COVID did it actually. Because I had a barber I went to consistently. It was really a good relationship, and then I moved in with Noms, and all of the barbers I didn't know in the new town, and it felt strange to meet them at a time when things were, strange, and there were masks and coverings and all just different. And so at that point, Noms and I, began cutting each other's hair, and that was sweet for what it was, but because we weren't very good at it, we didn't do it very often. And then maybe ever since then, I've been doing it infrequently. And as Jim says, at this point, I now go very far for my haircut each time, as opposed to just going to the place that's local to us and inexpensive. And so it does take quite a bit of time. Yeah, it's all very confusing. What's beneficial about a haircut? I mean, number one, my hair dries faster. That's top of mind right now, but I don't know. I think I probably look better. Less strain on the neck muscles, I suppose. I don't know. I get a haircut twice a year, so you have long hair, sizable beard. Yeah, I don't want really long hair. People who have really long hair, that rock and roll hairstyle, I'd be awesome. Probably not for me. Not really into it. Also, once my hair is long enough, it starts curling back in, and that gets itchy in a weird way. So who knows? But all good, all good, all good. Yesterday, a fine class, no problems on the teaching front. Going through the paces now, is that the phrase? The class is up and running. The students are doing what needs to get done day after day, and they know, really well, excuse me, really well what needs to be done for each class, and they're largely doing it. So not much to say about the class itself, except towards the end of class, one of the we're talking about charity in some ways, and what we can do for other people, and does it cost money, or can you do time, this kind of thing. And one of the students, who's a Muslim woman, raised her hand and said, well, in my religion there's an obligation called, and I said, zakat. And I definitely talked over someone. I feel bad about that. I was so excited though that I remembered the word for the Muslim obligation to charity. She was delighted that I knew a word from her religion. She said that most Americans know very little about her particular faith, and so we had the rest of the class in the normal way. And then she came to talk to me afterwards about Islam and what I knew about it. And more importantly, I switched the conversation back to her and asked her, what was it to be a Muslim in a country that is primarily secular. Most Japanese people would say that they do not have religion, especially coming from a place, Oman, that is very religious. And the biggest thing for her is how she dresses differently between the two places. In Oman, she has culturally been trained to wear burqa, to cover all of herself but her face when out in public and when not with family. And here, that's not done in public. It is seen as a very strange thing to do. Will get you a lot of looks at the very least. And yeah, it was so cool talking to her about her cultural practices and the things that were important to her. And she wants to talk more with me about this sort of in-between space she finds herself in. And yeah, it was a really nice moment of connecting with a person that I didn't have any obvious grounds to connect with. She was just another student in some measure, and now we're humans. That's lovely. So because of that, I was a little late for date night, unfortunately. Didn't slide into Nam's office quite on time, but we still had a good time. We went back home. We went back home and had some dinner and watched more Snowpiercer. This Netflix show I've been watching about the train that's surviving after the frozen apocalyptic outcome of humanity's obsession with science and science saving us from science and so on. And there's a great film, of course, by oh man, what's his name? It's Bong something. The fine Korean fellow. I sound like my grandfather. You know, that one Korean. It's Bong Joon-ho, I believe. Bong Joon-ho? Maybe that's right. No, Bong Joon-ho? Something in that neighborhood. Also, there's a really wonderful, I think it started as, a French graphic novel, possibly? Regardless. The show is engaging enough as it is. The show is fun for what it is. I think it has a 70-something on Rotten Tomatoes, which to say it's good enough, and yes indeed, it's not going to be winning any, top 10 lists in my life, certainly. It's not going to know, or it's not going to have a clear, when I'm on my deathbed, I'll say, that time watching Snowpiercer. But it's entertaining enough that Noms and I have little conversations, and we're engaged while eating the pizza and so on. So yeah, all good. I would recommend-ish it. Let me say it that way. Like, if you're looking for a show to watch and you like the idea of an isolated group of humanity, trying to do their best survive, whatever their best means, it's definitely that kind of thing. It's set in the same sort of world and the same sort of setting as the film itself, but in a different era. Frozen pizza. I bet they have frozen pizza on the train. Everything seems pretty darn frozen indeed. I think the temperature outside of the train is consistently pointed to as like negative 170 degrees Celsius. And that seems pretty cold. It seems pretty unpleasant, I've got to say. But yeah, definitely pretty cold there. Snowpiercer is a sequel to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I haven't heard that one before. I mean, I think that they both involve a very clever person trying to do something that they think is very important, and there is some suffering involved in all cases. That's clever. That's very, very clever indeed. But it's a very real theory. Okay, I'll look into it. Very well. I look forward to seeing the evidence. I'm guessing it'll be very, very funny to see how it interlinks. It's about that for sure. Hey, good seeing you, fellow man. Welcome in, my friend. Hello to you today, Rock Smasher. Oxygen's almost liquid at that point. Alright, it may have been negative 170 Fahrenheit then. I don't know. Very cold regardless. Don't ask this poor American how numbers work in C. He gets too confused too fast. But that's about all we got now. All very good. Hello, Unspeakable. When you see me, you feel authority? Oh, are you thinking that I'm one of the true souls of the Absolute? Thus far, we've not used any of our authority possibilities in our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. I suspect it will stay that way. I suspect it's very likely that we're not going to be controlling people's minds, man, because that's not using the dignity of the person, and we believe in the dignity of the person all the way through, or at least that's my deepest hope in the playthrough. Yeah, I've said before, maybe next playthrough will be a little creepier. Can't do pure evil, but we can definitely do scheming dirtbag possibly rather. We'll see. Anyway, that's about all for the intro. As always on the Saturday stream, I want to go a little faster into the gameplay because, yeah, don't have as much time today to play as usual, so let's go ahead and check out and do a little bit of word of the day first. Yesterday was rationale. Today's word of the day is succumb, as in one succumbs to the temptation of the parasite. Succumbing is about yielding to something. Someone who succumbs to a pressure or emotion stops trying to resist that pressure or emotion, and someone who succumbs to an injury or disease dies because of that injury or disease. One dies from the disease. The word is often followed by to succumb to. The program aims to help kids develop the strength of character required to avoid succumbing to peer pressure, or many patients diagnosed with the disease live healthy lives for years before succumbing to it. There we go. What's the etymology? Let's find out together. Picture yourself serenely succumbing to sleep. Chances are that in the mental image you've just formed, you're in a recumbent position, that is, lying down. The position is baked into the etymology. Both succumb and recumbent trace back to cumbere, a Latin verb meaning to lie down. While recumbency is typically literal, succumbing is almost figuratively lying down before something, yielding to it, ceasing to resist it. The word is most often used with regard to faults and foibles and demise. People succumb to temptation, plants succumb to blight, but the word can be applied in happier contexts too, as when one succumbs to sleep in a quiet spot on a sunny afternoon. The trouble of the weekend. Isn't it lovely saying, I could nap now, I will nap now. It's so grand indeed. Hey Drek, how's it going? Dog, good seeing you also. Friends, unscramble letters to form a word meaning to cease resisting. To cease resisting, that's a lot of letters. Huh. I see chat moving. Y'all have it already? I'm not going to go too long today on this one because I want to get to the gaming. What is it? Oh, capitulate. Good call. Capitulate indeed. Kappa is usually the head. Yeah, Kappa is head. Nope. No reference there. Oh, I mean, capitulare is distinguished text by headings. So I do wonder if it does have the head root after all. Anyway, very good, very good. No time for that, only time for thrice. Very good. Question number 1. Miss Manners suggests serving little wash basins called finger bowls with which meal course? So finger bowls are used to wipe the fingertips after they've become dirty. I don't know if this is served with the appetizer so that one is able to wash off the muck of the hand before the meal starts at all, or perhaps something where you're expected to use your hands. So dessert in which you have a cookie, for example. But no, I don't know anything at all about even vaguely fine dining. So we're doing appetizers and accepting this will probably be wrong. All right, the French for clear the table gives the name of what course we might eat an il frottant or a millefeuille. Millefeuille. Is this a dessert course then? Are you indeed dessert course? Alright, very well, very well. Yeah, I was thinking immediately about, picking up a piece of pie and jamming it on in there, but I guess not. Alright, next up team, number 2, ew! In 2024, a librarian cracked a 19th century medical textbook and found some little scabs left by what disease? I'm assuming it's smallpox, but man, if it's the Black Death, I'm gonna laugh. Alright, there we go, team. Some smallpox. It used to be around. It used to cause problems. Smallpox is transmitted by flaking off bits of skin, correct? Maybe not. Maybe not. Anyway, the pox, very good. Number 3. Later, a long-running TV show. What 1991 David Simon book was subtitled A Year on the Killing Streets? Is this Homicide? This is a Homicide. Or is Homicide Life on the Street? I think it's Homicide. Hey, very good. Didn't he go on to do The Wire also? Maybe. Question 4, here we go. Before he was Bill of Bill and Ted, Alex Winter's big break was rolling with Kiefer Sutherland in what 1987 movie? Yeah. Well, we had a good time, didn't we? That's the end of that. Rolling with. So something involving cars, maybe, or drug culture, possibly. But no, I can't pick out anything here, so I don't know. The Herbie movie. Well, that's wrong. Echo and the Bunnymen covered the doors People Are Strange. In what vampire flick that would have totally have Echo and the Bunnyman covering People Are Strange? Uh, well, well, I don't know when horror movies come out, so vampire flick. There's that one, like, Tom Cruise, Hey, I'm a Vampire show. So vampire things coming to mind that it's not. There's like Bram Stoker, sorry, not Stroker, Stoker. There's Twilight, of course. Interview with a Vampire. Is that what it is? Let's see. No good, no good. Hey, Elvindara. Wait, getting it right. Elvindra? Possibly. Welcome to the channel. We'll be to the Baldur's Gate in just a moment. Because they never grow old or die, what movie with both Corys just went ahead and named itself for Peter Pan's Neverland crew, the what boys? Lost Boys? Yeah, I don't know this one at all, unfortunately. Never heard of it. Completely unaware. The Lost Boys movie. Have you all seen this one? I don't recognize this any at all. If you told me this was made up, I'd believe you, but no, missed it entirely. I've never heard of it. Anything horror I avoid, but no, don't remember it even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Alright, last one for now. LV Andra. Very sorry. Very sorry. I want to get your names all right, we'll see. Here we go, last one for now. The Southern Plains of the 1930s and the Worst Hard Time is the subtitle of a non-fiction book with what two-word title? The Southern Plains of the 1930s and the Worst Hard Time. I don't know immediately. I'm happy to say that. Yeah, I hope it's not a history of labor book that I should know. Let's say Dust Bowl. Dust Bowl. There we go. Oh, I see some of you saying it also. I'm actually very glad I got that by thinking through, what was the big issue of the Southern Plains then. Very good, very good, very good. The Dirty 30s. I love that. Oh, very good. Incidentally, as recommended, every time it comes up, go read The Grapes of Wrath. I know your high school teacher had you do it. You didn't understand it back then. Now that you've been working, you do understand it, I promise. How'd we do today? Today was a 12-point day. Holy cow. Not the best day ever, but a pretty darn good one anyway. Well done, team. Well done. Our arts and culture score is back up to 2.0. Ayy! 2.0 arts and culture score again. That's all that really matters. Cool. No time to do anything else other than say it's time for the next small game. It is time for us to discover together the meaning of this redactyl, a redacted Wikipedia. Twitch friends, YouTube friends, put any word you want to into your respective chat box. I'll type it in, and we'll figure out together what the meaning is of this Wikipedia page with a lot of words missing. Anything you want to, here we go. Word number one is modern. There are 4 moderns. Disaster, 1 disaster. Formula, there are none. Paladin, no paladins. How about the word world? 7 worlds. Process, there are 33 processes. Radicus, well done. Blank is the process of, a bit past that. Ancient, there are 2. Capital, there are 2. Speed, there are none. Method, there are 10. Well done. Lab, there are none. Leader, there are 3. How about holiday today? No holidays today. Splits, there's 1 split today. A science word, I mistyped, I'm sorry. Science, there are no sciences today. How about the bassoon? No bassoons. Material, there were 133 materials. Wow, the process of blank materials into blank materials. Alright, times. There have been a whole bunch of guesses. I put you all in 10 seconds. I'm not going to get to all of them. If I missed yours, I apologize. Ultra, no ultras. System, 20. Science did before. Chemical, 7 chemicals. Evaporation, none of those. Refining, there are 2 refinings, nice one. How about alchemy? Oh, if only. No alchemies. Metal, there are 33s. Recycling, oh, what a lovely word. Wow. Shepherd on Twitch, first getter of the day. Well done indeed, my friend. Well done indeed, all the way. That refining into recycling, very, very good. Well done, 100% on that one. We took 27 guesses versus the average of 49 in the world. Let's read the opening paragraph and see what we think about this strange new thing called recycling. It's the process of converting waste materials into new materials and objects. This concept often includes the recovery of energy from waste materials. The recyclability of a material depends on its ability to reacquire the properties it's had in its original state. Wow. It's an alternative to conventional waste disposal that can save material and help lower greenhouse gas emissions. It can also prevent the waste of potentially useful materials and reduce the consumption of fresh raw materials, like reducing energy use, air pollution from incineration, and water pollution from landfilling. There you go, recycling. The word of the day. You all did very, very well on that one. Alright, one more tiny little intro game and then the gaming comes, I promise. It's time for the other game we play. Hello friends, Big Riz already here to offer you a Wikipedia entry for us to guess together. Rock Smasha, this one's yours. We'll see how this goes. This is one where I think both Rock Smasha and I are not sure we'll be able to get it as a community, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Alright. On my screen right now, I see a Wikipedia page. You may ask any yes/no question you want to, and together we'll discover what the Wikipedia page is. Good luck. Is it related to the bassoon? No. Is it a person? No. Wednesday night's Wrexham match, I think it's an 11 p.m. Grulion. I actually haven't looked, but I'm pretty sure 11 p.m. tonight. Did I know this word before I was sent it? Yes, I knew this word before I was sent it. Is it a person? No. Is it alive? No. Can you lick it? No. Is it an occupation? No. Is it a unique thing? No. Does it exist closer to Pittsburgh or Tokyo? I wish to disregard the disjunction. I'll tell you directly, it does not have a tangible location. Is it a page about a historical event? That's a very fun one, but no, not a historical event. Does it have the word theory in its name? We don't take questions about the name of the page. That spoils the fun. But no, it's not a theory. Is it a concept? It is a concept. Is it taught in the College of Liberal Arts? It is not taught in the College of Liberal Arts, no. Occupation, no? Okay. I may need to re-answer one question in a moment. We'll see how it goes. Is it related to math? It is not related to math. Is it a person? It's not a person. Nor is it about physics. No. Not about science at all. No problem, Dr. Redacted. Don't mind people asking the same question twice, as long as I'm not doing it intentionally. Occasionally someone will ask the same question over and over again, just to see if I forget that I've already answered it. It's totally fine. Totally fine. So, is it scientific? It's not scientific. You. So far we've established a lot of things it's not, yeah? Is it a theorem? No. The only thing we know is it is a concept of a sort. Now, let me say, as I do oftentimes, I want to use the word concept in a really big way. I don't want only to be theoretical concepts, but also concepts for things that show up in many places, none of them the absolute thing. Does that make sense? Like, you can't touch the thing, but it could be in many places. Is it taught about in schools? No. Did I know about this before undergrad? Yes. Has it killed anyone? No. Is it a philosophy? See, L, you're new here. Do you know that I'm a philosophy professor? It has nothing to do with philosophy, though. Did Merlin wield it? No. Is it Thaco? No. Does it have a real-world application? Yes. Is it based on or the cause of a historical event? No, I don't think. Um, okay, I'm trying to find a way to push you all a little bit so I don't spend all day on this one. Was it created before 1800? No. Is it about business? No. Is it literary? No. Is it important to manufacturing? No. Would you learn about it from your parents? You could. You could. I did not, but you could. Yeah. Yeah. I think probably it's less common to learn about it from your parents, but one could, sure. Is it one word? We don't do that, but no. Is it therapy? It's not a type of therapy, no. It's a great question, though. Was it created before 1900? Yes. Before 2000, yes. Does it have to do with language? No. Is this something that someone would complain about? Yes. This is a topic of complaint. Absolutely. Is it an era? No. Did I learn about this thing online? I did not learn about this thing online, no. Is it related to the arts? It is not related to the arts in the normal sense of arts, no. So I wanna help a little bit here. So a very early question was, is this a historical event? And I took that in the ordinary sense of something like, I don't know, like John Brown's raid or the coronation of the King of England. This does not mean it's not an event at all. So I'll tell you right now, it's an event. It's an event of some sort. Does it involve sports? It does not. Air pollution, no. Could it happen in the workplace? It could happen in the workplace, but I think you'd get in trouble for it's happening in the workplace. HR would not be happy. Does it have to do with time? No. Is it related to transport? No. Could it get someone disowned by their family? Probably not. Did the event happen in the 1800s? Yes. Is it a one-time event? No. Is it related to organized labor? Gosh, I hope not. I mean, yes, but not in its organized sense. Hey, Noms, thank you.
Hello.
My wife just brought me my phone, which I left behind somewhere in the house. In the shower. I left my phone in the shower. Good job, me. Noms, thank you so much, sweetie.
You're welcome.
Good luck at the doctor today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So not a one-time event. Started in the 1800s. You could learn for your family. Is it reoccurring? Yes, it could happen more than once, but I'll tell you just to help, it does not reoccur on a regular calendar there. Is it an illness? No. Is it class warfare? Gosh, what isn't? Is it North American? The origin of this is North American, yes. However, I am nearly certain that something related to this happens in an event elsewhere in the world. Nearly certain. Have over 100 occurrences of the event happened? Yes. Does it involve disease? No. Does it have to do with politics? No. Does it have to do with communism? No. Is it Canadian? Not to my knowledge. Does it happen during a conflict between people? It does not happen between a conflict with people, but there could be a conflict after it happens. It might lead to a conflict between people. Is it stock trading? It is not stock trading. It is not stock trading. What are some other little helps I could get here? Is it theft? It is not theft. It is not theft. Who's this again? Rock Smash, is this yours, I think? Rock Smash, if you're here, do you want to offer a little hint of some sort that'll help? That could be good. Is related to social interaction between individuals. Sure. Often it is a social interaction between people, yes. Can be arrested for it? No. Does it pertain to sports? No. Does it have to do with natural resource deposits? No. Does it involve miscommunication? That's a fun question. I'm going to say that yes, it does involve miscommunication. That's a great question. It does involve miscommunication, absolutely. Is it telephony? No. Does it involve slavery? No. Is it bullying? Yes. Is it political? No. Does it deal with reproduction? No. So it involves miscommunication and bullying. I think it's totally fair, and it happens between individuals often. Does it involve public speaking? It does not involve public speaking, no. Man, I'm so glad I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. It's getting out of control. I don't know, it's been out of control for about a month. It is now excessively out of control. Alright, is it gossiping? No. Is it class warfare? I think I've answered that twice now. Everything is class warfare does not happen between individuals. It is instantiated between individuals, but does not happen between them. So says the good book. Would it occur in a school? It could happen in a school, yes. Is it muckraking? It is not muckraking, no. Does it involve the misuse of power? Yes. Yes, it does. Let me give a little bit more help on this one. It's not something to get you arrested. Remember that. So it's not so big. So big. Could it be used to describe actions being taken by a toxic person? I think in the contemporary world we might say it that way, but that's perhaps a little overly serious. Is it related to quid pro quo? No. Is it censorship? No. Was I exposed to it in school first? No. Is it a hazing? Sort of, yeah. I mean, I think from today's perspective, we could say it's a hazing, yes. But again, let's not be too harsh on these things. Is it a kind of gaslighting? I'm gonna say no on that one, but we could think through it if you want to. Oh, we've gotten to some very serious places. Is it a practical joke? Yes, it's a practical joke. This is good, this is good. Is it related to frat rushing? I've never been in a fraternity, nor have I seen these things in my, so other than TV shows, I haven't seen much fraternity behavior. So I think no, but it is a practical joke of some sort, yes. Good, good. Is it a pie to the face? No. Have I ever played this type of practical joke? So I don't play practical jokes. Other than occasionally a bit of sarcasm. Have I had this played on me? Yes. Yes. Does it involve audible noise? It can, but doesn't have to, no. Is it April Fool's? No. Is it Spitwads? Spitwads? No. Is it Greek society's introduction initiation? It's not. It's not. It's not. Is it a wedgie? No. Is it TPing? No. Is it sending a new person for a fake thing? We'll say it's a snipe hunt. Well done, well done, well done. So this has a specific American understanding here, but there are many other versions of it. The standard labor version of it is, hey, new guy, go over to the foreman and ask him for a left-handed screwdriver. This kind of thing. This kind of thing. It's a fool's errand of some sort. The snipe hunt in particular is at summer camps often. And I had happened at a summer camp, the counselors talking about, oh, we're going to go ahead and take you on a bird hunt tonight. You can't use rifles here, no guns. So we have to catch the snipe in some way other than shooting them, right? This kind of thing. And so it's a practical joke involving get this thing, find this thing, etc. You've been snipe hunted at work? Yeah. You did it in baseball, send the new kid for a bucket of curveballs. Exactly right. Exactly right. Fantastic team. Exactly. Boy Scouts are often sent this way. And yeah, it's one of these in-group, out-group kinds of things. When I think about it, it probably is a kind of power harassment or bullying. It is a kind of hazing. But again, it's not the kind you're going to get arrested or shamed over, I don't think. It's silly fun, and it's the kind of thing that once you're on the inside, it's often seen as a moment of camaraderie, or wasn't that silly? As long as the person on whom the joke was made, doesn't get overly upset about it and can see it for what it is. Now, with that said, Little Resorty was so angry. I've mentioned previously, one thing I really struggle with is looking foolish. And this entire thing is predicated on making the new people look foolish. I was not a good sport back then. I'm not sure if I even am today, but yeah, I regret this response very much. I understand that it was a kind of joking, and everyone else on my side of things thought it was very funny, but brutal. So Unspeakable, I agree. Like I said, I think this has happened in many times that antedate. Predate? Antedate. Antedate is correct, sorry. That antedate the 1840s. I was hoping we would get this one in particular, and instead it began the 1840s, the particular snipe hunt, as opposed to the, go get something on a fool's errand. Surely fool's errands are very, very old indeed, but there you go, there you go. In your case, the fool's errand reflected the nature of your work being unreasonable, not just you being foolish. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It could be that way. Sliver, you thought this was a stupid thing to do in Scouts, and it was a scam and not participate? I wasn't that clever, unfortunately. I thought it was a real thing. Right. So there's probably some meta critique I can offer now at the age of 40, whatever, which is I trusted authority. Right? When I was a youngster, I really trusted authority. And so when the youth pastor or the Boy Scout community leaders said, Resorty, go do this thing for me, I said, heck yes, absolutely. And so, I don't know. I was a bit of a rube back then, a bit of a little rube, and that's how it goes. Nonetheless, I want to keep talking, I want to keep hanging out and having conversation, but I also want to play a little game called Baldur's Gate 3, and so give me just a moment to switch over that direction straight away. Authority. Friends, we continue our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. Today's probably is it the 7th day of this? I think we started a week ago on this, our first playthrough of the game. It should load in a second here. Very good indeed. So we're playing in Act 1 still. Act 1, playing as a paladin, a half-orc paladin who believes in the true and the good and the beautiful and the right. And this has led some of you all into disliking my character, and that's fine. He stands up for what's right as he understands it, and most importantly, has not broken his oath. And so he's able to still use his cool paladin powers. Long may that continue. Alright, so first play Act 1. And then on Twitch, we have the Have You command, in which people are able to type in and see what all we have done so far. Let me change directories real quick, and yeah, thanks for being here. I sure do appreciate you hanging out all the way. There we go, there we go. Is Baldur's Gate 3 my favorite game in recent history? That's hard. I can say I'm really enjoying it, but I can't say with anything like certainty that I'm say it's my favorite game at all. Yeah, it's hard to say. I'm enjoying it, certainly. I've simply played too many games and enjoyed so many of them. But if one wants to make the claim that this is, the best game they've played in the past 5 years, I would understand why someone would say that. I'm playing as lawful pedantic. I've never heard that before. That definitely makes my day, and I thank you for it. Lawful pedantic. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Absolutely, Maharo. That's the phrase that Gilbert and Sullivan used for their poor young Frederick in the Pirates of Penzance, or the Slave of Duty. This young man who has a contract signed with the pirates that he'll be loyal to the pirates until his 18th birthday. And then he hits his 18th birthday and gets his bag and prepares to leave. And then the Pirate King points out, but wait, you were born on a leap day. And so you're actually 5 years old still. Get back to work. And the kid says, oh no, I am a slave of duty. And is pretty sure he needs to keep on doing his piratey work. Alright, team. Yesterday something happened I didn't particularly enjoy. We hadn't learned a Shakespearean counter response, I guess. A response at all to a robot man who lived on top of the tower here. His name was Bernard, and I wanted very much to be friends with him and have a nice time and all the rest. But unfortunately, he said we were saying the wrong word, and so he attacked us along with all of his little friends. And I'm sure there's more story to Bernard. I'm guessing he could probably give us quests or something else interesting could happen, but instead he is good and dead. How have I explored the tower? I think pretty darn well. We went all the way to the very bottom. We turned on a generator there. We've gone up floor by floor by floor, and yeah, I think we've gotten basically everywhere. I'm carrying with us one of these anti-magic flowers, and I'm not at all sure that I should be bringing it with me. I'd like to go put it inside of our box. Oh, I can do that, can't I? I can just do right-click, send to camp if I want to. Because as of right now, it is clearly affecting us all. And with that said, because I'm thinking about this now, I was previously thinking of using this Susar Bloom only to fight enemies who are magical. Right, I could throw the bloom at an enemy and they can't cast while standing inside of it, perhaps. But I suddenly wonder, could I throw this at, like, a magical hidden wall, and the magic wall would disappear? Oh no, is the rest of today me throwing this thing at random walls? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I'm going to look around real quick and see if there's anywhere we've not been to. So this is the entrance of the place. This was a dead end, maybe? Back here we got the magical or anti-magical item. I mean, I'm suddenly wondering, and yes, indeed, the question of how well have you explored brought this to mind immediately. I wonder if this area is actually a magical spell and we can go through that, perhaps. Maybe. Because I really don't want to go through every single wall here. Yeah, yesterday someone said, I'm trying so hard not to backseat. Oh, I don't want to backseat. And so I knew there was something I was missing, but what that was, I'm not sure. And so now I'm pretty sure it's let's go look at every single wall and figure out where on earth we need to go. Everyone aboard? All aboard? Well done. Alright, push the down button. Cool. Cool. So this was the bed chamber. We found a bunch of letters either to or from Lenore here. Every time I use the word Lenore, of course, I'm reminded of the Poe poem, The Raven. So I don't know. I don't know. We didn't go through this floor while carrying the flower. So how about we just run around the floor and see if anything goes, ooh, spooky, spooky. Because I wonder why this floor's been ransacked. Is this just another place down in the Underdark that had a bad time? A non-lootable painting. I don't know how I feel about that. I must have them all. What's this? A stuffed hook horror head. This feared creature was clearly flayed alive, the skin clumsily stitched together and mounted. Not the world's greatest taxidermy job, unfortunately. This game has a lot of secrets. Oh yeah, I'm comfortable saying I won't find all of them on this playthrough. Surely on the next playthrough I'll find every single one that I missed last time, and we won't need to do a third playthrough or a fourth or anything else. Okay, I don't see anything else here, so all aboard again. This time, because of the wall, I think we all get in more easily. I know we've been through the entirety of the basement while carrying this thing. This is the main floor. If I go down just once more, I think I skipped through this floor very, very quickly before. We grabbed all of the mushrooms and other plants, then took off. Hey, good night, dog. See you again soon. We need at least 7 playthroughs. So I do wonder, one second, closed door. Other than the vase, we didn't miss much. So I guess I do wonder, how entertaining would a second playthrough of this be, not to play, but to watch? And the reason why I ask that is, this playthrough, I don't know anything. I don't know the possibilities. I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know how people respond, etc. On the second playthrough, it would be, of course, much, much clearer what goals are, and unless I make the opposite choice every time, I can't imagine how much fun it will be. Depends on how crazy it would be. Yeah, I guess if I try to play another good guy playthrough, that'd be a little bit less than entertaining or engaging, but, yeah, not sure, not sure. We've been through all of here with the Magic Bloom also. So, outside, if I do a Dark Urge origin character, it's very very entertaining. Will I know what the Dark Urge is before I start it? So please don't spoil anything past the question I'm asking, which is, later in the playthrough, this playthrough, will we learn what the Dark Urge is? Or is it instead just a play it and see what happens kind of thing? You won't find out anything about it. Wow, wow. Second playthrough, if make a character who's different from Bingo, it'll be less good. Wait, Strawberry, when we say less good, do you mean a second playthrough will be less good? Because I think I agree with that. I mean, I tend to think on story games, there's a certain joy in watching a player figure it out for the first time. What's this? This is new. I definitely didn't see a Staff Arcane Blessing before. Did I miss the bottom floor? One second. One second. One second. Was there a down button here the entire time I just missed it? This is a room I've not been in previously, I'm fairly sure. I don't know how I missed that. That's very strange. Well, all good, all good. For his magic things we got if we want to. Bestow Curse is new. Let's go and throw it into Gale's pocket to figure out later. Hold Person we have a bunch of right now. You're currently 6th playthrough, technically 5th, etc. Oh, I see, sorry, Kevin. So second playthrough would be just as fun if we had different morals at play. Yeah, I agree. I think if we, thought in the exact same way and, it was a situation where we were just Bingo with a different name, I don't know, Pingo maybe? Pingo the Penguin. That might do it then. But, yeah, don't worry. If we were to play again, I guarantee it would not be just the same playthrough. So I was just about ready to leave this place. I am grateful I didn't do so. I wonder if this is the secret research area of the person who once lived here. Or, and don't tell me this is true, is this the place where Bernard did its research? Is Bernard actually the wizard the whole time? A gaseous form we already have. The Missives of Candlekeep. I think Candlekeep is the wizard tower in Baldur's Gate. And then lastly, Disorder of the Nerves and Mind, a treatise. I should probably read that at once to better understand some of my party members. I think that's everything down here. So I wonder if the anti-magic flower allowed me to dispel some kind of force field on this floor. I'm glad we tried it at least. Death and Resurrection. Various books we've seen before. Later editions, or later, not editions, but later entries in the same series, which is grand. Okay, what is the Staff of Arcane Blessing? And does it go to Gale immediately? Where are ya? Where are ya? The Endless Reordering. My type should do it. Here? Alright, so 4 to 11 damage, that does not matter. Mistra's Blessing. Bless grants an additional 1d floor. Oh, we know Bless already. This is not good. I mean, Bless is great, but it's a spell slot. And we already have Bless on 2 of our characters. So I think we might be selling this. Perhaps. Yeah, if we do another playthrough, it won't be pure evil. It will definitely be self-interested. And, you might say, Resorty, how is that different than stealing all the things here, but who knows? Oh, it's a stronger Bless? Ah, thank you. I'll look at it in a moment then. The Sparks Wall. The wearer can't be electrocuted. Wouldn't it be nice to have one of those upstairs? I think it might. We got electrified in a big old way. Pegasus Feathers. Do I get to meet a Pegasus? I can't wait. We are level 5 now, Steve. It's true. Come on. Alright, very good. The Scroll of Haste. I believe that Gale already knows Haste. I think I have not used it yet, but I think I actually forgot we had it just now. Okay, it is time for some reading. So, LH, I believe, is the character who said that they were going away, and then asked for the Y character to stay around. Wait, the L was different than Lenore here. L de Hurst, so Lenore de Hurst, as I said earlier, is probably the character who ran this place. Crisp cursive fills the page of the diary, detailing the daily struggles of a cleric of Mistra, studying the magical properties of the Underdark. The last entry dates back about 10 years, so we probably won't be meeting this person. The second, or they stop writing a diary, I can't imagine what that's like. The second of Alturiac of 1481 DR. Who would have thought 3 years ago that I would start a diary? Not a research journal, but a real diary. I guess when every soul is more like to kill you than converse with you, talking to a book starts making sense. And who would have thought 3 years ago that I'd be called back to Baldur's Gate to confer with the other clerics of Mistra? Okay, so they may be back at the Wizard's Tower in Baldur's Keep? Baldur's Gate? Baldur's Keep. It's just Baldur's Gate. What's Baldur's Keep? Is there such a thing? I don't know. Anyway, called back. We've heard from many other people this is the place to be. There's some grand wizard there who wants a special relic. There's the tiefling apprentice who's going to go there and take over. We'll see soon enough. Anyway, I have all the pieces, but I've barely started my treatise. No matter, I will take my ring with me to show them a glimpse of possibilities. I'll leave you, my dear book, here, together with the rest of the research, waiting to be finished. I should be back before next chess. How do we say that? And LDH either didn't come back or didn't get back to diarying. They said they're going to take their ring with them. Presumably it's a different ring than the lightning resistance ring we found a moment ago. Some of the fine, knowledgeable people in chat said that the spell Bless here gives a 2d4 bonus to spells, where normal Bless apparently does not do this. Is that true? Normal Bless just gives a 1d4. Huh. This is the kind of thing that I can't imagine someone actually noticing. I'm amazed that all of you did so. Because I saw it as, oh, this is just Bless, fine. Where, you all saw, oh, it's a different Bless. Oh, maybe it modifies the Bless the person casts. Do we have an item that we equip to cast Bless, and then we unequip it? How dare you, Pharaoh? How dare you? Grants an additional. Oh, they gain a versus grants an additional. I thought it used the same language. Oh, goodness. Okay, how does Bless work again? It's up to 3 creatures. Shadowheart, you have it also, correct? You are my buff bot, yes? No, you don't have Bless equipped because Bingo does.
Let's get going.
Alright. The idea of equipping an item only to cast one spell is very, very silly to me. But I understand how this works, so don't you worry. Okay, you can't have both these equipped at once, correct? Because something two-hander maybe? Like the shield problem, I think. So we'll have to go into her inventory and equip it. Is that a full action? I think it's a full action to equip and unequip out of the inventory.
Looking ahead.
It is full action, okay.
There's work to do.
I'm not sure it's worth doing then.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Or, I guess the other question is, can Gale learn Bless?
What to do?
Let's go ahead and read about the Bless spell. It's enchantment. And, you can learn enchantment stuff.
For now.
So we have to find a scroll of Bless, I guess, to give to Gale.
I have a lot on my mind.
Huh.
And,
Huh.
well, in it.
Equipping is full action, unequipping is free. Okay, thank you. By equipping the staff, he'll have Learn Bless? Oh! Okay, I misunderstood how this works then.
Nearest library.
So, this teaches the spell and also makes the spell stronger. What's your current thing? You deal damage with a spell or cantrip, you get more lightning charges, which does more damage on spells or only on melee? Bonus to attack rolls. Well, we're still not sure if attack rolls mean spells. I've been told it varies based on the spell or item. I don't know. Blessed is a divine spell and not cast by wizards. Why are you nerds ruining all of my fun? Oh, goodness. I come up with these cute ideas. You can't do that, Resorty. That's not how the game is played. Alright, so Gale can't cast that spell. That means it's on Bingo, sorry, Bingo, or Shadowheart and nobody else. Alright, we're good. That's the wrong person. Alright, Shadowheart.
Always sharp.
I don't know what other concentration spells you would want to use. So, if we cast this, have you then learned Bless? Now, learning Bless is not the same thing as
Can't afford to stay idle.
being able to cast Bless in the moment. Okay, so we want to go to your spellbook now and remove a level 1. But which level 1? I have a lot of healing spells. I probably don't need them all. 4 to 11 on touch versus 4 to 7 at range. I've been using the range much more often because touch will often set off attack opportunity. So I'm going to remove Cure Wounds. This is Bless, correct? Okay. Bless is now prepared. Bless up to 3 characters. So, 1, can I cast into this? Apparently so. 3. Okay. Ah, it's only for 10 turns. Okay. So we need to equip it before combat starts. Not always. It's not a start of the day thing like Gale's is. Good to know. Good to know. Next combat will do that. Hope they're not surprised by combat in the future. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's group up again.
Stop me yet.
And, yes. What else is on the shelves here? What do we got?
Let's see.
Excavation of the Enclave of Noleth. Elminster, this is perhaps a person with whom Volo has been in correspondence, I think. There might be more than one Elminster, of course, but who knows. Elminster said Noleth was a wonder to behold when it floated in Faerun's sky. He was surely right. This Netherese enclave was once a jewel in the empire of magic, with powers that pierced the heavens. We learned about the Netherese earlier. Gale apparently has a piece of nether something inside of himself that's endlessly hungry for magic. He is partially nether-consuming machine. And yet it fell, just as all Netherese enclaves did, crashing down when Karsus' folly ripped magic from the world. So Karsus' folly apparently was a time when someone attempted to seduce and become like the goddess of magic, which Gale is claiming that he is trying to do, or tried to do, but better than that first person. Yeah, I still have a suspicion that Gale is Karsus, but we'll see. Even after it collapsed to the sea, its ruins still had a strange, twisted beauty. I traveled here from Halrua when I heard the sea had retreated and the ruins of Noleth were visible once again. Alas, I was not the first. Looters have stripped the enclave of material wealth, destroying much of its esoteric riches in their process. I found arcane books used to make campfires. What? Their magic lost now to the ages. Oh, we can't do very basic things with magic. Is this like a joke about a spell in Baldur's Gate 1 or some other property Larian has? Because this seems, this seems like a very funny in-joke perhaps. The books used to make campfires, but not anymore. I've met some Shadowvar here whose interests align with mine, and we've agreed to search the ruins together. I'm grateful for these allies. The ruins are mostly filled with thick-skull adventurers. But I cannot shake the feeling that someone is watching us, waiting to see what we uncover. How dare you speak that way of Harrison Ford? He's trying to do the best he can. Thick-skulled adventurers. So nothing inside of that desk. Is this kind of desk called a secretary, possibly? I think it's often a roll-top desk. It might be called a secretary. I'm not sure on that one.
Breathe deep and move.
What is the metal door? Hopefully not combat. Let's find out. Cutscene. No. Oh. Okay, it's a dead end, but there's a lever. What have we found? What have we found here? Oh, okay, so this is a passageway down from the laboratory we found the generator before. Okay. I wonder if it was possible to find that previously. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything else down here before we continue along. Are there other buttons here to descend? Top floor, ascend. So you can go all the way up or instead go up step by step. I think we've seen everything here though. I think I poked through fairly carefully. That chest is probably most important. In part because we learned about the where the wizard's off to, and there's some special ring out there that the wizard is wearing that will teach those people something. Teach them some knowledge they don't have quite yet. That's not a jumpable location. I'm guessing this is not either. So yeah, I think we're done in here. Now, I'm going to push the top floor button. I think the top floor is where Bernard was previously, but just in case there's an extra top button up in the stars. We've been here previously. Okay, very good. So, Yeah, I think I said that my goal for today was to head to the Underdark Beach and then head over to where the Night Song might be. We still have not opened the front gate into this part of the Underdark. At some point we might do so. There may be a way to jump out there without opening it, but we'll see. Okay, I think we're done on the tower at least for now. There may be more things to find later, but for the moment I feel like we've done a pretty good job, all things considered. Let's go, team! In German, the desk is indeed called a Sektar. Cool. Secrets of the Sorcerer's Tree. Gale's very glad to have learned disable an arcane turret using the flower. Oh! So the flower can be used to turn on and off arcane things. I'm still not sure we should be carrying it around all the time. Wait a second. Lae'zel's a fighter. Other than her hunter's mark, which gosh I love having, she doesn't cast magic. So does it make sense, at least for right now,
No, never mind.
to have her carrying the anti-magic thing around? Huh.
Moving ahead.
Or is it just too dangerous for any of us to have? Okay, I want to see if there's anything magic-y up this way. People are failing survival checks. What? Aha! Bingo found a dirt mound of everyone. Bingo the shoveler found something to shovel. His highest purpose in life fulfilled once more. I am a shoveler, I shovel well. Gold, our hand crossbow, and vampiric touch. Another one I don't quite know. Alright, might be time for Gale to learn some spells. How much money do we have currently? 1126 camp supplies, 1623 money. Got it. So I think we can probably learn quite a few new spells. Here we go. Fire Shield's a level 4. We have a special bonus to learning it because of its School of Magic, I believe. My suspicion is I will never use all of these, but isn't it nice to have them at hand if we want to?
All right, what now?
Okay, over here anything? Yeah, I wish you could read this and learn more about whatever the iconography means. Possibly a grave. If we're standing on a grave, we don't feel great about it, obviously. That's very un-Paladin behavior. But in the before times, before we had ourselves, I don't know, graveyards. Everywhere's a graveyard, presumably. So everywhere we walk, making a mess. Okay, I don't think I've been here previously. And maybe a place I was supposed to go before and see what was coming up. Also noticing I have a lot of things on cooldown, so I should probably short rest. That's my last short rest for right now, so long rest in the near future. But first I do want to work my way down to the beach and pick up the teleportation spot there. Okay, is this the right direction? This is not really the right direction, no. I don't mind clearing this area right quick of these, so we'll have Bingo go ahead and just shoot them. That's run in. No, Bingo bad. Oh, no. I took a very small amount of damage. I'm a little dismayed that when one runs away, or like clicks back, he keeps running in. I need to find a way to stop the foolishness you've just done. My goodness. We found a sleeping spot somewhere. Is it possible to sleep in places other than one's camp? I've been long resting only at camp, believing that was the only place I could long rest. My goodness.
Can't give up now.
My goodness. Just change items here. There's a skeleton up there I'm all curious about. So range up and please. Let's go. Only in camp. All right, very good. I was worried I'd miss something very basic, and it was great fun for everyone to see me repeatedly running home over and over and over again.
Perfect ring of mushrooms.
Yeah, definitely in some other RPGs, I've seen that one is able to sleep elsewhere. So, perfect ring of flowers, we noticed.
No time to rest.
So, fairy ring, I think it's called. We've definitely used another fairy ring somewhere at some point. When, though, I don't fully recall.
Half this drought.
Medicine check. The Drow's buddy is crushed, must have fallen from high up. Oh no! Did someone not have Featherfall ready, or is it actually possible for me to jump all the way up there? One moment. One moment. I believe the game is saying we should try to jump the whole way. Obviously, that's what one is always saying, is to jump the whole way. Hello, buddy, what's going on? Leather armor, and, oh, an orange book. Storyline book. One favor, one faithful servant. That is all I summoned. No more, no less than Malice Do'Urden ever had, or indeed the Mother of Lust herself. So Do'Urden is the same name as that Drizzt person you all like, I believe. Is that a very common family name, or is that instead, like, the direct child of the Drizzt person? The Yolchalol was quite a sight in all its forms. I read of its foul odor, but I found it intoxicating, like rose water. So it smashed a few artifacts, hissed at the master. The Archmage should have revered me for such a conjuring. Have I read the Dark Elf trilogy? I've read nothing. The Archmage should have revered me for such a conjuring. Instead, he threatened to curse me, to make me a Drider. Yet my time will come. Soon I'll return to Menzoberranzan and sorcery. Then the Archmage will worship me. I will be served. Oh, and you fell to the ground instead. Poor buddy. Okay, so if I'm going to jump all the way up, we must have a way back down again. I think that's what we're seeing here and knowing full well. Do I have a Feather Fall potion? We do. We do. Okay. This might be very, very silly of us.
Action.
Lae'zel,
Action.
I choose you. Oh! The big jump is actually a spell. I assumed that it was just like a, natural ability of the gift people. I can't decide if carrying this bloom's a good idea. I might invite you all to vote in a little bit on the question of should I be trying to carry this thing or should I leave it back home? For now, though, up we go. Wait. She does not have the potion in her pockets.
No one back home will ever believe this.
She needs the potion in her pockets. Glad I remember that. Cool. She also failed an investigation check. Well, time for everyone to jump up there. As I said before, I sure do wish the game wouldn't tell us about investigation checks. Successful or failed. Maybe only successful ones. I'm not sure. But I just want to know what's going on. So I said, hey, yay. Successful! Huh. Are there invisible ones there? I think we saw invisible little mushroom pads. Huh. Pond, please don't make me time you out, my friend. I know you want me to know everything, but it's okay for me to figure stuff out, please. It's okay. It's okay, my friend. Don't you worry. A second skeleton. Okay. Huh.
I've got a long road ahead.
Let's see what happens here. So I don't see a way up yet. Unless maybe those. Okay. That fell right away. Are they timed? So maybe we're seeing echoes of what used to be. I can't see anything. I have some headlight thing I've not used. I think. I hope I didn't sell it. Oh, isn't someone wearing it? Don't I have a light thing? Oh no. Where's my light thing? Do you have the light thing? No.
Never a dull
Do
moment.
you have the light thing? Was it a tiara? Oh, here it is. Here it is? No. Anyone see it? Oh, Shadow's mace is it? No, I thought it was a tiara. Or maybe a ring. Maybe it was a ring.
I wonder what the next move is.
Haha, the guiding light. There it is. Fantastic. Shadowheart had thrown her way up top. That doesn't help hardly at all. Okay. So I pushed Featherfall, and it didn't work. So when an investigation succeeds, some of them go away? So we have to be dumber, perhaps? Like, not succeed? Maybe they only exist because of faith. Like, if we come to believe that they will, not exist in the future, then they fall right away. Oh, you have to activate light spell? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I had no idea. I thought it was auto casting kind of thing. So we need to cast Featherfall before we're falling. Good to know. Please don't drop me into a chasm, thank you. So why am I even doing this? I think that's a question that's like not terrible to ask. I saw someone fall to his death. And what did I say? Man, wouldn't it be fun to fall to my death also? Okay, I'm jumping to a way where if we fall, it goes straight down. Ah! This is how we go back down again. Ah! We don't need to jump back down. Some investigation failed up here, unfortunately. I will not bring everyone up to try to succeed in that. Team, it's been an hour and a half of stream so far, so it is time for a once-an-hour ad break. Normally at this point, during this game, I would say, whatever. I want to keep playing, but it is Saturday my time. So it's time for the world record attempt at the crossword. So quick little ad break here, back in 3 minutes. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. YouTube viewers, Twitch viewers, all of you. It's been pretty fun so far. So quick crossword. And hopefully me and like sincerely quick. I believe I got a 7-second one a week or two back. Maybe. Okay. A little water, and then here we go. Feeling good. Nope, shoot. Shoot, that's weird. Alright, never mind. We had a good time, but not anymore. So Scuttlebutt. Scuttlebutt is gossip. It's the kind of ideas that are shared on a pirate ship. Not sure. Toreador or Tosca are both operas. That's very good. Hits a high point is peaks probably. Sense and Sensibility. The rupee, of course, using Chennai. Could not get it immediately. That is to say, I mean, known blank. A clickhole list that includes Lin-Manuel Miranda, Yoda, and anyone who has ever read a comic book. Known dorks, I love it. And lastly, races, remove. Rumor! Rumor, my friends. Couldn't get rumor right away. Yeah. So the reason I had an initial, what's the word? An initial hiccup on this one is because when I went to one down with my standard move, I went to the right column here. And the right column is where the downs usually are. But it was down here instead, and I got confused, and that was terrible. So, anyway, not a world record this week, but we keep trying, we keep doing what we can, and it's all fine, all fine. We got about 2 minutes left, so let's go and pull up yesterday's crossword. Again, in the past week or so, I've been very, very bad at crosswords, because I've really been enjoying playing straight through our Baldur's Gate play. Here we go. And there you have it. Like ta-da or something? Not sure. Vessels in a chemistry lab, probably flasks, I guess? No. Beakers, that fits? There we go. Hair clips, no idea. Large deer, also known as a wapiti. Is that a gnu? Possibly. Handout from a park ranger. Maybe a map, I'd guess. Penne blank vodka, a la. With 14 down, a tiny big-eyed primate, also called a galago. I've seen these before. I don't remember what they're called, though. Jurassic Park Predator for short is the T-Rex. Queen's Arthur Ashe Stadium. Lead into what or where, but not who or why. There's some word that goes for what or where. Not sure. Blank Never Broke My Heart, a 2019 Luke Combs hit. Maybe she's, I have no idea. They're put through the ringer, Mopsar. Blank Log, aka Butche de Noel, Yule Log Shirley. Ambulance workers in EMT. And lastly, the sports org for the LA Galaxy and Inter Miami. It's the Major League Soccer group. To the downs, overcome with emotion. Oh, isn't... Overcome... I'm not sure. Implement similar to paddles and oar. The studio actor Baron holds. I have no idea. Don't blank go. Don't let go. The Louvre, the Prado, for example. They're both art museums. Which means that she's the bad guess, unfortunately. That's all fine. W is incorrect. Event space at a hotel. The ballroom. New is wrong. And I typed that in. I was like, what is a new, actually? So, the ballroom. There's an elk instead. An elk's what we want there. The ad break's over. I'll stop after this one. A mermaid's broad cup. The seashell. Ariel wore that in the Little Mermaid movie. As a youngster, I was absolutely scandalized. Very good. Let's get back to it. And, yeah. I wonder if the investigation up here is the most important thing. Most important reason for coming up here. I wouldn't doubt it at all, in fact, but... we can say we came up here. Oh, I wonder if we go down. If we've activated the circles. And so other people can come here freely then. Let's find out. Let's find what happens here. At least down we go. Ooh. Everyone was there suddenly. You were there. And you. And you. It's as if we'd had the whole team jump up. I can't imagine doing that. So it is a connection now, so we can go up that way.
With haste.
People are involved in investigations. So everyone failed the investigation. So whatever's up here will have to wait for some future playthrough. I could just start smashing things and see what happens. There also is a further jump here. There's not. Well, that's too bad. That's too bad. Alright, go on. Keep your secrets. Or go ahead, keep your secrets? Something like that. Anyway, we have a mushroom circle. It's marked as a place to explore in the future, perhaps. But. Team, I believe it's the case the game gives away. This solid black makes me think, man, there's a path this way. I can turn off the failed roll. Man, if only there were a way to turn off failed rolls so I can't see what I'm missing. Man, wouldn't it be good to turn off the failed rolls? That's true, man. If only the game gave a way to do that. Unfortunately, it just doesn't, so we gotta leave the failed rolls on. Alright. We came down earlier and checked out this house. I remember doing that, and then going back up again. There are further paths through here. Or we can walk straight down, possibly? Is that true? We could jump off. No, I think we need to go through the little village here, see what we find. Once I get to the Underdark Beach location, I'm planning to take our long rest. I do believe. Yeah, so that room's fully explored. This is as far through as we've been thus far. And, yeah. A lot of death and sadness over here. Earlier we found a hive that at one point had been full of carrion-consuming creatures. Will the fiery beast come and cause problems here? Oh, also, I had the light ring before on Shadowheart. I'm not sure I should, though. What are these dead folks?
Open up.
Duergar. Duergar? Is this the word for dwarfness? Duergar, a dwarf, possibly? Possibly. More of these. Executed Deep Gnome. I shouldn't say they look really cute, but they look really cute indeed. Big fan of that. Rope netting. Where do you go rope netting? Huh. Now let's go look. I see more death up that way. These poor deep gnomes. Or deep gnomes evil. Possibly just evil. The short sword of first blood. So it's a finesse weapon, a light weapon. Man, if only I had someone in my party who, or my companion group who could use finesse weapons well. Yeah, the game's not giving me anyone to use finesse weapons. And Will can't eat it either, unfortunately. But Break the Unbroken, what's that do? Do an additional 1 to 8 piercing to targets that still have all their HP. Alright, so definitely a sneaky stab first kind of weapon. These dead creatures exist primarily to give me fun items, and gosh, I appreciate it. Okay, so a dead end this way. I don't think I see anything jumpable from here. Fair enough. I'm moving away from the area I want to be in. Someone just shouted about airborne spores and they're everywhere. Oh no, is this suddenly become... what's that game? Caves of Cud? Is this suddenly Caves of Cud and where you get turned into a mushroom creature? I do want to go up here at some point, but not right now. This is moving us away from our earlier goal. So we'll head back down again. And, you know, I hope we don't meet, like, the king mushroom. Have some huge, ridiculous mushroom come out of the ground and fee-fi-fo. You've enjoyed having shiitake dinner. Wait, shiitake? Is that a mushroom? You've been having your bell peppers with mushrooms mixed in. Perception succeeded on someone. What'd you see, Shadowheart? What'd you see? I don't know what you saw. Oh, thanks, I hate it. Yeah, unfortunately, a log... Oh, it says prime spot for an ambush. Okay. Okay, so either we're gonna get ambushed, or we can ambush someone. Either way, based on Shadowheart's... Nope.
Time to waste.
Someone's believing this thing. It is time for us to... You can one-hand a staff? It's versatile. I had no idea. Huh. That looks very weird. I'm glad that your arm is strong enough to do that. I always thought of these staves as being used as walking staves. Both hands needed to wield it, certainly, but cool, good to know. Okay, so I want you to cast your Bless spell now. Requires a level 1 spell slot. Never mind. Maybe something in the future. Yeah, I see many of you are saying that then Gale can have a shield. You've mentioned it before. I think it looks stupid, so Gale will never be having a shield. I don't know what edition of Dungeons & Dragons I'm playing where I refuse to give a wizard a shield, but nothing allowed. Nothing allowed, certainly. So yeah, we're very, very low on casting slots in general. So surely no one will attack us here. And if they do, surely Lae'zel can chop them into little bits. A slave hunter. Durgar slave hunter. Are you freeing slaves? Ambushing. Affected entity will attack as soon as enemies are within its reach. It can only be spotted with a successful perception check. Why can't I see you? Was Shadowheart's prime spot for an ambush able to see the ambushers? That's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Very good to know. Alright. Let's take our long rest. Not quite when I intend to do so, but we're good. We're good. God. So I recognize we have the anti-magic thing on. My intention is to have the anti-magic item on Lae'zel, and her to be standing far enough away from everyone else that they can cast, because she has no casted abilities other than the Hunter's Mark and her big jumps, which is why I gave it back to Bingo, I believe. Yeah, I'm intending to use this thing strategically, and then throw it away when we don't need it, and then go pick it up again. You all can vote. I will let democracy reign in this moment. Anti-magic flower shenanigans. No, we need magic. Yes. What big brains you have. Oh, very good. Friends, please vote now on whether we should keep the anti-magic item in Lae'zel's pocket, because she doesn't use magic. It wouldn't be fun to go through and smite the wicked, etc. Hello, Owlbear. May I give you food? So once again, this thing is no longer voiced, unfortunately. That's quite annoying. That's quite annoying that the cute Owlbear does not make sounds anymore, but hello, we can look him over first. What's going on with you, man?
Seems to suit the young owlbear. His coat of feathers seems fuller. His eyes look bright and inquisitive.
A little pet time. Oh, what a cutie. What a cutie. Oh, we're not animal speaking. Thank you. Good reminder. Alright, so more than half, but barely, say that I should try to do anti-magic flower shenanigans. However, people who argued in chat said, put on Will's body. What do you mean, Will's body? I'm confused by that. We'll never use it effectively. You're probably right. But, okay, do you like the idea? Do we like the idea of the fighter having an anti-magic aura? I think that's pretty cool.
Hello. You are not food. You are friend.
True. Alright. Pet the cub. You like it here or I'm stuck with you. You like it here.
Here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin cat smells like goblins.
I still can't give him any meat. Maybe one of these days. One of these days you get some things, but good boy. Hello, dog.
Something to ask.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I hope the dog and the owlbear get on well. But as of right now, they have the same message all the way through. Who's a good boy? Who's covered in blood? Who's a good boy? Yeah, earlier someone mentioned a mod where the game will automatically have the character wipe off their face from blood when they go into camp, which I think is not a bad idea. Alright. Hello, Volo. We haven't really done anything in this story, so probably no new Volo things. I don't really feel like chatting right now anyway. We only have so much time on our Saturday streams. I don't want to waste it with unnecessary chit-chat. Got things to deal with. So I think this is our first time camping the Underdark. I like looking around the different camp maps. Hello, Gale. Okay. I like the idea suggested earlier that we should
No
put
rest for
the
the wicked, I see.
flower into our camp box to make sure that tricksy demons stay away. Unclean, unclean, no magic allowed.
Let's move.
Love it. Love it, love it. Okay, I think we're good. Just need to
Slow down.
sleep. We can drop items off also. Oh, I can trade with Volo to get money instead of random items. Excellent. Excellent. Hello, Halson. So grateful for Halson coming along. His poor people are probably suffering back at the Grove. That one woman's probably taken over again, but at least he's here with me to look at me with the sight of nature.
My good fellow.
No conversation.
cozy setup
No
you
conversation,
have
only
here.
trading.
I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Is there a way I can mark what I already have? No. I don't recognize the insignias yet, so I don't immediately know which are usable. The Scroll of Enlarge could be very, very useful for those cases when I want to make Bingo bigger in combat. Like a Potion of Heroism or something. I think we have those also, which we'll absolutely never use. Various stones get sold. Rope stays. Oh, we have portraits to put away. I probably need to be using the mark as wares far more often. I want to sell 2 of these books, please. Actually, I know I have that book already in the library, so we'll pass on to Volo's library instead. 2 of these. Actually, I know I have that already also. My library's catalog is in my brain already. Who needs a card catalog when you have me? Okay, so all of these I'm just going to send to camp for right now. Good. And you. You can't send to camp more than one at a time. Video game. Video game. That's not great. That's not great, team. I think I really like the mark as wares thing. Like, make it so you can sell stuff isn't that grand. But at the same time, I don't know. There's a certain kind of tedium in this game with loot that I can't figure out why I feel. In other games, I definitely do not feel this. Wait, I put the wrong place. I don't know. That's weird. You can batch them from regular inventory. Ah, very good, thank you. Maybe what it is I don't actually mind clicking through each and everything, but I know if I click through each and everything on stream here, some of you will say, no, Resorty, you have to do it in a large group, Resorty. No, Resorty, don't do it that way. I believe the things that Bucko's holding here are ones that Gale already knows. And so I can't decide if we actually need them for other people. And there's probably an argument in favor of needing them for other people, but, you know, we're a rough and ready melee team. And we like money more than anything else. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Balance the offer. And then I'm going to give him a little money back. Not all the money. a little money back to make him like me even more. Sure, half the money back. Very pleased. Ah, up to yellow. Up to yellow. Very good. Thank you, my friend. Okay. Yeah, I think I agree. For some reason, in this game, micromanaging loot is not as much fun as in other games. I don't know why I feel that way. It's strange. Now, I realized that I could just not pick things up. Right? I realized I could just like, throw stuff out. No problem. Also, we're holding a bunch of like orange story items that I don't know what to do with. I don't know if I need to hold them because I'll need them someday or what exactly. You go to wares. You go to wares. You go to wares. I can't imagine using this sword ever. Gale can't... Why can't Gale eat the light of creation? It's called the light of creation. Seemed like the most obviously consumable thing of all time. A crooked wand of fireballs. Wait. This is the first wand I've seen. You can use an action to cast a fireball from this broken wand. All very nearby creatures must make a dexterity saving throw. Targets take 8 to 48 fire damage on a failed save or half unsuccessful. The metal of the wand is dented all along its shaft. The tip is bent and tied in place. It's a melee fireball wand. That is hilarious. Maybe if someone has some anti-fire shield on, Gale, you deal with that, thank you. Yeah. I like how clever some of these people are who make these games. I like to imagine that it'd be really fun to work on a team that creates games like this. I expect many people who play them want to say, oh, I could also really do a good job making them. I'm not sure if I could myself, but it's fun to imagine at least. Okay, we're going to use the chisel set eventually to make a great statue, perhaps to Volo.
Quite the cozy setup you have here.
More trading, thank you. So add the wares
comfortable.
things.
Thank you
Great.
so much.
Balance the offer. Great. Give half back. Almost green. Almost green. Almost green. Cool. I believe we're done here then. For now, let's find our beds and have a sleep.
Put my hands on everything.
No dream, no dream, no dream. No! What? Heard the sound. The animals aren't your concern. Are the owlbear and the dog fighting? Please no. Please no. Oh, we had a nightmare about our buddies. Or is the owlbear having a fitful nightmare? What's going on? I thought something was wrong. Are you two friends? Or observe the pair first? Let's observe.
Nothing. Both animals look fine.
I think we had a bad dream. Are you friends?
Best friends. It's nice to have company while you're gone all day.
Goblins had me in a cage, poked me with pointy sticks.
Hush now, it was just a nightmare. We're safe here, with Master. He'll settle in. Give it a little time.
The game's over. We got the best ending. We're a good team. You took cozy, bad dreams aside. As long as nobody's hurt, did you call me master? I don't want to point that out at all. I don't put that at all. It's nice that it happened. We don't make him feel embarrassed, so you look cozy together.
He's still young. I remember Gonwick would let me sleep under his cloak when I was a pup. It helps.
No, that's nice. I need to make a clip of that and watch it every morning to get myself started in the right path. That is a lovely thing. I'm glad we had a dream after all. Gale. Mage armor. I remembered. That's great. Alright, team, everyone's dressed, ready to go. It is time to go fight some dwarves, it seems. Or at least one dwarf. Very, very good. One moment, though. Yeah. Well, I bet we could have gotten to the beach through this way by hopping over. Instead, we're going the other direction down. If I know we're going to fight, like I said before, it is time for Shadowheart to do her thing. 10 turns. Maybe I should start the battle against him. He has mage armor on. What does mage armor mean again? Base armor class is 13. That's not too far away from where my light armor characters are, I believe. Huh. You can't be alone. I refuse to accept it. What special resistances do you have against poison? Remember, like, the resistance that dwarves have in World of Warcraft? You have the stone form button. It allows you to get rid of a disease. Pretty amazing, that. Look on the left side, there's an extra bless button. Oh, this here. Bless 3 creatures, they gain a 1d4 bonus. Bless 3 creatures, they get a 1d4 bonus. Action, spell slot. Thank you, Dr. Possible. So this one does not consume a spell slot, which means we actually don't need to have Bless prepared. Nice. Thank you. We are doubly prepared because of that. So I can add back in my other heal. More heals, more good, possibly. I have 2 level 1s, 3 level 2s, and 2 level 3s. I'm sure many of these other spells are absolutely fantastic, but... Oh, I bet I need to cast my light spell also. That might be an every morning spell to cast. Okay. Get that back on. So, light spell before I forget to do so. Ah! I wonder if the dwarf noticed that, most likely.
Let's get on with it.
Shadow Hearts. Everyone who is not you gets blessed. Sorry, friend. Nice. Okay. We now go back to your... 1 second. Your staff does 2 to 7 damage. This is 3 to 8. I can cast the Fairy Fire thing. The casters happen automatically. Once per short rest, you can encase a target in Fairy Fire. I don't see that as a spell. Who knows? Oh, time's going by. Oh no! Oh no!
Still breathing.
Our bless has been wasted. Alright, Gale, I want you to... Oh boy. Well, that's not great. Alright, we've been punished and we get 3 turns, that's all. Gale, Magic Missile, level 3, level 2. My brother has 62. Yeah, 62 health's quite a bit. Let's do level 2, here we go. Boom, 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 boom! Surprise! I am the ambusher! Other ones come in also, apparently. The enemy is surprised. So where are the other ones?
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Okay, I can't double-click to see them. Because they're invisible. Gale has a counterspell dispel thing. Maybe he'll stop casting. Is that actually ready right now?
A rough tempest I will raise.
Yeah. Only a reaction. I haven't had an opportunity to see this pop up yet.
Never
May
a
at
dull
some
moment.
point. So I assume that they're friends inside of here. Most likely. So, bingo. Let's see if we can go find someone in there.
Don't waste a step.
What you say? You say no. Well, this might go poorly. Do I have anything that'll help, like, show where folks are? Call them a beam of light. No. Like, where is the light's own eyes? That which is in dark is now brightened. I guess not. Well, let's turn 8 on. Or should I go ahead and re-bless? Let's turn 8 on, I guess. Actually, 8 is usually Shadowheart after Bless is off. Wait, is Bless not a concentration? Huh. Huh. I thought it was a concentration.
What's the plan?
Okay, Shadowheart. I'd like you to cast. You can't. It's not your turn.
No choice but to
Bingo,
keep going.
good luck, my friend. Maybe next turn. Bingo was spotted by Holvik. So we know that someone sees Bingo, but we do not see Holvik ourselves. Somebody's in there. Ha. Shadowheart. Let's do aid for everybody. Move a little closer to Bingo first. Aid's an all-day spell? Okay.
Got to move.
Well. Whichever way.
Don't be tasty. Space
Cool.
waste.
I guess Lizelle could just jump down there. Is that true? You'll take 2 HP and fall over. We can't have you fallen over. I could have her drink a potion of Featherfall. No, that's a bonus action also. So maybe I should have done that before combat started. Where can you jump and not fall over? She could jump and then run. Or is it a fall over no matter what? Here is safe. There's a spot right there I saw. I don't know why some spots are okay and some are not.
Best interest.
Very strange. Thanks, GM. Whee! Okay. We get 2 attacks. 1. 2. I'm not going to pop the action surge this moment. They'll need 1 more attack. So, let's hang out and see what happens. If I had shove, I could probably kill him with falling damage, but not quite. Alright, Gale can finish him off, though. No, Gale already cast this turn. Oh, I could have put Featherfall on everyone. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, so I want to keep Gale close to Shadowheart for right now, in case there's another enemy behind. We'll go to right here for right now. We do have the ability to step out if need be. Shadowheart.
Finish this.
Go ahead and summon our bonus weapon. Level 2 spell slot. Let's not. Let's just hang out. Okay. Suddenly Archer. We could counterspell Hunter's Mark. We don't want to do that, no. I'm a bit surprised they put Hunter's Mark on Shadowheart after the damage had been dealt already, but okay. So, some of the enemies, Garmor and Lurgan, and that's all, decided to stay hidden. Holvik did not. So, let's go ahead and change to our sword. Glad I noticed that. And, yeah, some damage. Alright, we get to attack a second time, so I'm not going to use Divine Smite yet. And again. And, we get the kill, 2 to 16. I don't think we get the kill, do we? It's a level 1 spell slot. Let's not do that right now. Okay, all very good, all very good. Gale, you will be trying to get the kill here. Shadowheart, you'll be helping with that. And then this attack will happen in a moment. Good turn. I am pain, I am torment, I am death. Get Cole is trying to animate dead 4 dead creatures. That is a lot of creatures. See, we don't know what else casting's gonna happen. This person is called Novice Garmor. So I'm guessing that's a caster also. We only have like one of these per turn also. Huh. I can't say our level 3 spell slots. Let's do it. Let's do it. What? We cast a failed counterspell. Team? There's not a roll here. Can that spell not be counterspelled? Reanimate Corpse to level 4 spell. Cool. Good. Good. Very, very good. Alright. So, where did the enemy go here? The one that's very low on health. Did he stealth again? Oh, no, it's right here. Okay. I'm thinking I'm going to ignore him for a turn. I was thinking of having Gale step out and trying to get the kill. I guess we could do both. Yeah. We should probably step out of the fire, number 1, yeah? Yeah, step out of the fire. Now is the time for all good resorties to engage in magic missiling. So... 2, 3... 3 is almost guaranteed for a kill. And then this one also. Good. Good. Okay. So we now want to use Shadowheart to kill this buddy. She's going to cast a spell for that purpose, I believe. How much health? 7. So Sacred Flame is 2 to 16, and it's a cantrip. Standard Firebolt is 2 to 20, and it's an action. And a cantrip also. Here, we use the Power of Flame. 40% on that. Fire is 55. Well, Power of Fire after all. A critical miss! Good job, team. Very proud of y'all. Good job. Alright. We don't need to heal yet. We have plenty of potions. I should save my heals.
Swords.
Hello, Gale.
Sorcery.
Hello, Gale. How's it going? There's some healing for you, buddy. Cool. Well, that was a turn. Lae'zel's not gone yet. Alright, Lae'zel. There are 3 corpses here and 1 here. If she jumps into the middle, I wonder how big her arc is. It's only 1 to 8 damage, unfortunately. So we'll see what they do down there. For right now, whammo. And whammo. Okay, 1 down. They have an Undead Fortitude spell. Oh, very ugly little buddies. Not a good look. When reduced to 0 HP, regain 1 HP. Instead, unless the damage is radiant or caused by a critical hit.
Can't give up.
Very well. Alright, so we need to use the power of of magical friendship in a moment here. Very well. I don't want backseating, but for Shadowheart and Asterion, who's that? Rachel Firebolt, the mechanic I want to know about. Sure! Tell me the Firebolt mechanic for old Shadowheart. I think it gets stronger as she goes up in levels. Maybe? Because I don't remember doing 2 to 20 early game. Is that really all we can do? Yeah. Yeah.
No gloom.
Well, good try, team.
Doom.
Okay, someone comes out and starts hunking javelins. Javelin hunking, no good. We can counterspell guiding bolts. So Lurgan is a... Lurgan. Where are you, Lurgan? Down here also? So Lurgan's a paladin or something. I'm not going to counterspell that. Though this is a bunch of damage and then also bonus to attack roll. So, fine. And did it hit? Okay. So Gil got hit real hard by that. The Healing Word spell on Holvik. This one here. Because there are 3 on him, I'm not going to counterspell that. This one behind. One second. So, Lurgan is behind, actually. Garmor's here. They are really spread out, aren't they? A bit of an issue. What are the corpses doing? They're all climbing up to Lae'zel. She'll be fine. Except for the part where we know that she can't kill them unless she can do, like, magic spell and just have it. Hunter's Mark, no. Bingo. The people next to you are not... are not low enough on health both to use your general aid spell. That said, we'll have Shadowheart heal buddy here. 4 to 11, 4 to 7. 8 is still on. So 4 to 11 it is. Not the strongest. Pretty good anyway. Okay, that is... It might be time for the spiritual weapon. I'm going to spawn it... What do I want? You have a shield. Does that mean anything? I have no idea. Okay. I have no idea. Can I, like, have a sacred shield, possibly? I've never seen a trident, so let's do it. Behold! Defensive trident! Lovely. Okay. So... Do I believe that Bingo can put out 12 damage? We must believe. We must imagine Bingo doing big damage. Awesome. Very good. 1 down. More to go. Now we know that there's an enemy who is dead also. Ah, right. We used the magic missile for that. So now there's one that's behind. If I can get Bingo there, he can do his giant Hulk smash as a bonus action. If we jump there, we have a free extra attack.
All right then.
Hello. Right, we can no longer use bonus attack. That's fine though. 50%. Let's try for Divine Smite. From full health. Wow. That's the part where the paladin does the paladin thing. From full health with a shield, down he goes. What's Lurgan got in his pockets? Some fancy armor, fancy shield. Scroll of Aid, Speak to the Dead, fine. That was amazing. Yeah, crit on both Smite and basic attack. Cool. Cool. Gale, you still have your spells up. So, were Lae'zel not in the middle of this, I think it'd be absolutely delightful to cast a giant firebolt or fireball, whatever it is, amongst all of them. They'd come back at 1 health but be on fire. This is probably a waste of a spell, but I think we're gonna go for it.
Strike.
Let's
Death
see.
is but a word
So Gale, can you get to a position to cast that this turn? You can get to here.
Rook to queen 6.
Is it castle from there? Ah, not enough movements. Not enough movement, unfortunately. I can bonus action Misty Step. Would declare on? Yeah, balanced vanilla. First playthrough, balanced vanilla. It'd be an amazing fireball. What a waste of Misty Step. We're gonna have a long rest after this anyway, though, so here we go. Misty Step, let's go.
Victory
I want
awaits.
Lae'zel to try to get to the next enemy if she can. Featherfall's a bonus action. Wait, if she jumps, attack opportunity galore. Yeah, we don't really want that. Someone has a fire resistance potion, surely. Someone has a fire resistance potion. I know you do. Is there a search in here? There is. Fire resistance. There it is. What's it do? Can no longer burn. Huh. That could be good. Oh, I can disengage. Oh, she can Misty Step also. Well. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. That's pretty silly. That's pretty silly, team. We'll do the big exciting part first. Gale, I gift you so many big numbers all at once. Is there any way to strengthen this before I do it? Like, lame, old school resorty would love doing a Cloud of Daggers here, but this is what it comes to. Ha ha! Unfortunately, all of them were resurrected without being on fire. That's a bit of a problem, my friends. Slight issue there, slight issue. Because now it's possible to go eat Gale. Well, we'll figure this thing out.
I speak.
Good luck, Gale. Good luck to you as always. Alright, Novice Garmor. Tell me about yourself, my friend. You don't believe in wearing a shirt. I think you're a barbarian, probably. Didn't you cast a paladin spell earlier, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so we have 4 attacks here if we want it. We don't have haste, unfortunately. One more! 1 health left? Lae'zel didn't sharpen her sword today, unfortunately. Alright. In case things get... Wait. Spiritual weapon casted can't move this turn, unfortunately.
Can't give up.
In case they come for Gale, let's be in position to maybe help. But that is a turn. Bearheart. So what kind of character is this? Is that barbarian to have Bearheart? Oh boy, so if they're dashing, they can't attack. Huh. No attack opportunity going past Gale. Fine. 1 health. Gale, for the first time in your life, I want you to melee. I know this is a tremendous waste, but wouldn't it be cool to get a melee kill on a wizard? It would be cool. Good job, you. Good job, you. It still had the undead superpower.
Can't afford to let up. Let's do this.
That's dealt with.
Important is ever easy.
Bingo, bingo, bingo. There are 2 remaining here. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Can I just run there? Actually, no. It's going to be a jump run attack situation. Oh, Gale's in the way.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Hope there's no more hidden folks back this way.
Can't even catch my breath.
Bingo, can we make the jump now? Endless, not enough movement, unfortunately. No shadows up or anything. Wait, there's a spot. I saw it. I saw it.
And away I
There
go.
it is. Must find the perfect spot. Cat. Now, we don't have an arcing attack on the Paladin. So, neither of them still have their magic such and so they can't resurrect. That's a shame. That's a shame. Do Paladins ever learn, what's it called? Consecrate in this game? I need a consecrate, it'd be great. Oh, we do have the arc attack, thank you. I don't know, that's last rate. Cleave, there it is, thank you. I don't know how I missed that. Are we not clear? We're good, we're good. Yeah, I don't know why I missed that, thank you. We do have the, attack. I don't know why I thought only,
I'm fury.
only Zell
I'm
did.
death.
Either way. Mission accomplished. Alright. Poor Gale Buddy had some troubles there. Moonbeam is what we call the consecrate in this game. Ah, there it is, there it is. I don't think I use my spells nearly well enough. There's just too many possibilities, and thinking through them is a little overwhelming. I'm sure eventually we'll understand all of them, and then the game will be over. Unfortunately. I'm guessing the ghouls don't have much going on with them. Grab that javelin, thank you. Surely I'll use throw weapon someday. I think one trouble I often have in these games, and you're seeing it here as much as any other one I play, is once I figure out one way to do something, I tend to stick with it. Even though I might get a newer and better way of doing it. Not sure it matters, because I have my one way that worked early game. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Alright, Holvik, what you got in the corner here? Basic arrows for our someday ranger character. Is there a character in the game that is an obvious archer? Is there anyone you get at any point who obviously should be doing arching? Because none of the characters I have seem to be that. The idea of having Gale be an archer makes me laugh so hard, incidentally. I mean, I know I'm saying I'm laughing, never mind. Expedition 42. Backed after a 10-day in the northern quadrant. 2 potential mining sites scouted. Discovered a vein of Arendar. We also did a bang-up job. Organized shifts and led the first dig. Brother or not, will be a great burrow warden one day. He needs to keep his temper in check and practice reading the stone. He's as blind as a surfacer some days. Plan to take him out later along Ebon Lake to practice. So learning about mining and such. There's no obvious archer. I was thinking about, like in many games there's like a ranger of some sort who's out there in the forest shooting deer and says, let me use my bow for your team. You say, yes, bow character, let's go. But I guess not this time. With how many of the special arrows we find, it feels somewhat obvious I should be doing lots of archery, but just not much going on. The Exterminator's Axe. A great axe, 5 to 21 damage, bonus fire. Deals an additional 1 to 6 fire damage to plants, insects, or small creatures. Exterminator is hilarious. I love it. It's not the Sword of Justice, though. So this is the issue. Because the Sword of Justice is called the Sword of Justice, I'm going to have a very hard time moving on from it. Like, Brother Man got his holy sword, and I don't know. How can we ever say goodbye to that? Let's go and compare this on Lae'zel, though. Okay, so it's basically the same as the Githyanki Greatsword, though the Greatsword is a higher bonus. Or sorry, a higher bottom, a higher minimum. Yeah, I guess we find small creatures, little rats and such, we'll go ahead and change that weapon for exterminating. and we'll make jokes about the
Still
Orcan
alive.
man the entire
So that's
time.
progress.
Something like that. I guess modifying weapons based on what you're fighting is probably a good idea. Like, if we find some giant stone creature, I'm guessing we'll need to have hammers out, most likely.
Is that blood?
Alright, team, let's
No,
team
never
up.
mind.
I don't think we missed much of anything inside that house. Is this the way to the beach? No, the beach is actually where that one Paladin-esque character was. We haven't been here yet, I'm fairly sure. Okay, but this direction was, gosh, there are a lot of spores here. Oh, the quick save, thank you. Good old quick save. Oh, we should short rest at least. Like I said earlier, we probably need to long rest at some point, but not quite yet. As we head down here, we're going to be finding more and more undead. That sounds like the kind of thing we might find in an old mine. What creature lives in waters this dark? Oh no. Definitely have a sea monster jumping out at some point. The good novice has nothing special. Pure barbarian action. Random unnamed miners here. These poor deep gnomes. Blood-smeared logbook. Alright, story time, here we go. A ledger detailing the appearance and quality of numerous gemstones that have been mined from rock. Weight, color, clarity, and more are noted next to each sketch of a stone. An underlined entry for a sizable ruby is written in shaky, excited quill strokes. If found something big, hopefully the profits are finding it go to the miners. Surely they do. Surely they do. Okay, this part is not exciting. These are terrible piles of viscera we're digging through to get a mushroom or two. So I guess these are the characters that were raised from the undead earlier.
Anything of use?
Another letter there. More story time coming. Hello? Dark vision. Huh. I assume the deep gnomes would have had dark vision. Maybe that one's merely pretending to be the same. Whoops. A water-damaged letter imploring the recipient to be cautious around the far shore of the Ebon Lake as Duergar are rumored to be prowling the area. Yeah, I think it's the case that that right there is a sign of the impending ambush that is now not impending, but has actually happened.
Might be useful.
Blaculite, and then a further journal. A lot of people not respecting the written word here. No story time. No story time. No story time with Gale. What do we got here? We threw a surprise party for Ironfoot. How that idiot made past 150 is a mystery, but it's a cause for celebration either way. When he saw the fire whiskey we've been brewing, I swear he teared up. I'd only a cup of the stuff, but I can't feel my tongue anymore. The lunatic finished the barrel that night. I have no idea how he made it to next shift, but Myrna claimed she needed him inside the wagon to guard inventory. The borough warden didn't say a word when the snore started. Layabout is lucky she's got a soft touch. That's a nice birthday present. A big old party, then sleeping in. I'd best get some sleep. Orders just came in for practice shovels and pickaxes for the younglings. I've yet to harvest the Zerk wood. Where does the time go? I think this is one of the very few places we've found that seems like there was some happiness. Despite the fact this is clearly a place of very hard work and suffering in that way, it seems like the workers were happy together with solidarity and friendship and all the rest. That made my day for sure. We have found the ancient sigil circle right there all the way. Cool. Friends, it's time for another quick ad break. We'll take 3 minutes right now and then back to it. During the ads, make sure you get a stretch or, I don't know, get a drink or watch some crossword puzzle, or if you want to, I'd encourage you to watch the ads. Eyes lock in. Thank you for your attention to our corporate masters. Here we go. Just finishing this one up, hopefully. I have no clue. beats me. Baseballs and basketballs, but not footballs. They're spheres. Spheres. What is the football? Was it oblate spheroid? Oblate spheroid? Something like that. Lines that intersect at a graph's origin. They're axes. C14 across. The bush baby is an adorable little primate. Very good. All right, back to the top. And there you have it. Viola. Voila. Hair clips. Barrettes. Barrettes. Delightfully overcome with emotion is verklempt. Verklempt. What a great word that is. All right, Thursday puzzle knocked out. Let's see if we can get ourselves to the Wednesday puzzle and make a little progress on that one also before we're back to it. It's up here. We still have this week's Tuesday. We didn't even start the Monday. Oh, we'll never ever run out of crosswords to finish. Here we go. Somewhat easier beginner puzzle for this fine day. Type of carpet's a shag carpet. Drinks gingerly as sips. Capital near the Great Sphinx is Cairo. Cairo. Cadbury chocolate bar with a gooey center. I don't know what Cadbury owns other than the eggs and peeps and so on. Mary Queen of Scots. Blank pants. Style similar to Bloomers. I don't have it right now. A sizable concert venue is an arena. Judge's injunction against publicly discussing a case with a gag order. Somehow new. Somehow new. Suspected? Not sure. Ancient Greek epic that ends with Hector's funeral. It's the Iliad, of course. Okay. So a couple weeks ago, I think, I made a little short video that included some references to various Homeric pieces, Homeric quotations. And I said at the beginning I would try not to do too many Homeric quotations. And then I said, oh wait, I illy lied. Iliad, illy lied. I was so proud of that joke, and no one else thinks it's funny. A mouthwash brand that sounds like a plural of a dental concern. Dental concern. Plaque. Was it plaque with an X possibly? Maybe. Well, I'll be darned. I have no idea. Cadbury chocolate bar. I don't know this one, unfortunately. More sumptuous as accommodations, like cushier, maybe. TV gourmet brown is Alton brown. This is too distressing for me to watch. Where are the cat photos? I have no idea. Stomach woe associated with stress is an ulcer. That's a great, Pharaoh. Thank you for keeping making the same joke. It's going to work one of these days. Daily paper based in Portland with the. Is the Oregonian, I believe. Gawk. Maybe just stare. RCA feels bad. RCA feels very bad. But why? Because Cairo is wrong. Or it's misspelled. That's the issue. I misspelled a word. Alright, that's enough for right now. That's all very good. Okay. Ad break over, back to the game. We probably have 1 hour left today. I tend to go a little bit shorter on the weekends to go spend time with dear old noms, but we'll see if we can get done the next hour. So glad to have made it to the beach. And over here is the next step in finding the temple that Shadowheart wants to visit. So I think we're going to head in that direction and see what we find. There are probably lots of other places to go too, but I'd like to make our temple dark worshiping character happy. If I can find the right direction to go. Hey, we found it. All right, very good, very good. No, we didn't. It's this pier instead. It's a boat. Oh. A boat. Wait, I didn't know we need one of these. Are we going inside of the boat, or are we using the boat?
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Sail into the darkness. Now, we've been told there might be a water beast out there, or someone suspected that there's something spooky that way. So I think I want to reset all of my cooldowns. I think we're long resting too often. It doesn't feel very RPE to do so. I mean, I think at some level this is part of D&D that I always felt weird about. Oh, buddies! I don't feel weird about this at all. We'll say hi in a moment. But I've always felt sort of weird about spell slots. And I understand why one needs to have them for the sake of not having super overpowered characters. But the temptation to sleep all day constantly after every fight feels very, very strange. I don't know. It feels like obviously gamey. Like, oh, all right, 6:15, up and ready to go. Hey, it's some enemies. We fight the enemies. Ooh, 8:35, back to sleep we go. Like, it feels ridiculous, frankly. So I'm guessing that some dungeon masters deal with this by saying, oh, if you don't meet this person at blah, blah, blah time, then they will leave and you can never speak to them again. They'll be very angry with you. Where this game seems not to punish us very much for sleeping endlessly. So I don't know. In higher levels, it's more expensive to long rest. Got it. I have more than 1,000 food right now, but I'm guessing they're harder to find on harder difficulties. But balance seems good. Hello, puppy!
The dog holds a well-chewed ball in his mouth.
Where'd you get a ball? Hand that over. I wish I could explain that I want the ball so I can throw it to play a game. He'll obey me, but if it's like, doggo disapproves...
All right. It's only fair that you enjoy it too.
Oh,
If
what
you
a
feel like showing
sweetie!
it, I wouldn't mind that at all.
He's sharing our things. And we can throw it! We can throw it using the throw skill! Quick pet first. Please don't lick the blood off of me, it's very strange. I'm very glad I don't leave, like, red streaks off of on his beautiful white fur. That'd be terrible if I did. Here we go. Here we go, Scratch. I have Scratch's ball. The exterior of the toy ball is rough with tooth marks. Good old tooth marks. Alright. This is going to be wonderful. Do not throw it into the fire. So throw key is X. He's ready. He's ready. I wonder if he'll chase anything I have. Go get it. Ah, there he goes. I got an achievement for playing fetch with Scratch, the best boy in the realm. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. This is good. I can't have a dog. I would probably never care well for it anyway. But I'm glad I have my video game dog. That's a good thing. Got it back. If I just set it down, I don't want to leave it, of course. And it feels strange taking his toy to battle. I mean, he has a friend here with whom to play, but okay, I'm hoping if I just drop it, he'll pick it up. There it is. You gonna get it, buddy? Okay, I think I gotta take it on missions with me. Maybe I'll make it smell differently, so that he can have little adventures out there. Hello, Owlbear Cub!
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
Thank you, Owlbear Cub. You like it here. We said that earlier. So you asked about the location you're in, I think. He already said he likes it here because it smells like death. Is that true?
Nice here.
Oh, it's a different place.
The caves smell like
same
rotting
place.
meat. Goblin coat smells like goblins.
Good boy, good boy. Man, when the owlbear grows up... Is it more? Can I pet him again? Nope, not right yet. Not right now. If he ends up growing up into being like a giant owlbear and eats Scratch, I realize this game is meant to, like, cause trauma to the player. and make difficult moral decisions.
Quite the cozy
Like,
setup
do you have to
here.
strike down
I'll just
the
make myself
owlbear to
comfortable.
save Scratch?
So-
Probably so, probably so. We'll see how it goes. There's another surprise you get from the ball. I didn't see anything else. I guess I'll try to look in a moment here. Also, when you say shh in response to my will this horrible thing happen, I take that to be an affirmation the horrible thing will happen, just so you know. Just so you're aware, that's how I read the don't spoil things when I'm talking about them. I want to keep the lightning item. Sure, I'll keep both these items for now. All three of them. More items were good. Alright. You know what? You get all of it, brother. Enjoy. No gold. That's fine. I should take in potions. Always need more of those. Thank you, Volo. I don't know where he gets his money, but I'm so pleased he always did a little bit more. He likes us. He's big green now. Big green all the way. It's lovely. Okay, we're not going to sell the special gift items. We're not going to sell her culture. Fine. Using book royalties. Actually, I got a check for my book royalties about a week ago. And it was another one of these. Here's all the money for the past year. And I got $14. I'm amazed that for this many years my book is still selling, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the academics or libraries who are convinced that my book will help them somehow. I mean, it's a nice thing. It's a nice thing that the book has sold to many libraries. It's alimony. That's very funny, Maharo. You're not wrong. That book took the best years of my life. Yeah, I worked, so unbelievably hard on my dissertation. That I was able to turn into a book at all is a lovely and good thing, but yeah, I've probably made maybe $2,000 of it on it over the course of the life of the book, which is a success in academicville, but it's never enough. Give me the years back. Give me my life back. Okay, here we go. Next day, let's get back on the road again. And there are probably more places to explore because of the movie rights. There are no movie rights to be had. That said, I do have a fairly close friend, or we used to be close friends, now a little less so I guess, I moved far away, who has written a couple of quite popular philosophy books. They're intended for pop consumption and so on. And, like, his first book was on the bestseller lists and so on, and he's made a ton of money from it, absolute ton of money from it all the way. But he actually has sold the movie rights to this book to a director that you all would have heard of, and he's pretty sure it's not going anywhere. But he said he found out the strangest thing, that they would give him money on the vague hope that maybe eventually there's actually a movie in it. Like, and it's a decent amount of money they gave him with no promise the movie would ever be made. And I think after like 10 years or so, he gets the rights back without having to pay the money back. And yeah, it's the weirdest thing. Philosophy books tend not to make it big in any sense, but his did very well indeed. And I think he's been trying to chase that high ever since. His second book did fine, really well for a philosophy book, but not as well as the first one, unfortunately. Okay, before we go here, is there anywhere else I should obviously head to? Yeah, I'm skipping this direction for right now. We've been here. I don't know what's here. It might be just across, though. Well, let's find out. Wait. Didn't cast anything.
Craft is ready to sail.
Haven't cast anything yet. Yes. Mage Armor.
Excellent choice.
Boom. Done. Cool.
Let's move.
Talk to the Aminals. Boom. Done. Hey, Grubs, really good seeing ya. Hopefully, indeed, Wrexham win tonight. I just need to see a good match between my favorite football club and the opposition today. Do not care if we get a win. Just don't get embarrassed, please. Aid's the other one, thank you. I couldn't remember what it was. Aid. Let's go. Cool. That's a level 2 spell. I'm in a class as level 1. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, ready to go.
Well, in it.
The craft is ready to sail.
Oh, that's us jumping on. Oh, I thought it was a dragon. I mean, I didn't think it was us jumping on. I thought it was the captain jumping out. Like a delightful little gnome captain. Yahar, matey! Where you want to be? Also, I kind of thought it might be the end of Act 1, but y'all didn't warn me, so it's fine. Oh boy. Big battle time. Oh, a second boat. Huh. I'm not a dwarf.
What are you doing on Gek's raft?
Captain to captain
Where's
conversation.
Gek? Who are you?
The honest answer is that Gek attacked me. We could say, in the name of the Absolute, you will let me pass. So this person, I don't think, has this, the face part of, Wait, reach out to the Durgar's parasite. So I didn't realize until the, mention here, there's nothing here that told me it had a parasite, but apparently we know it's a parasite. So I probably could use the Absolute thing. Surprising. Number 2, I saw a body left by the Myconids. Okay, there probably are mushroom people up top. I missed that. Your Gek must be dead. Reach out to the parasite or push him into the water. I wish I could tell him the truth. Gek attacked me. We defended ourselves. We're just exploring. But that's not here. So we're going number 4, number 5. None of this violates our oath, I'm fairly sure. I wish I could go for number 1 here without invoking the Absolute. Because, I mean, the name the Absolute is nice, but I know what it means in this game. Did Gek attack? I forgot. He was preparing to attack me, but he did not do so. It was self-defense. Okay, never mind. I'm pushing him in the water. That's very rude. Why would I push him into the water? We attack as men. No skullduggery here. Only battle. That's a lot of dudes. Okay. Hello, Jairus. They all say that they're related to the Absolute. Absolutely. Didn't mean that, and then there came again. Alright, so Lae'zel,
I am death.
can I get you onto the other boat? True question. If I do triple Gek such and so I can. Now push it in the water, I guess we could. Is this really permissible? This is gonna be pretty silly. Pardon me, woo! Alright, so this person looks pretty roguey. This person looks pretty archery. I don't know. Who comes first? So Jairus gets to go before Bingo. Other than that, everyone's after us. Okay.
What fools these
So
mortals be.
Gale's like main single target spell really is Magic Missile, isn't it? Unless we want to go for the Firebolt, which is 2 to 20. So higher possibility on Firebolt, but that bottom is such an issue. I gotta find a way to increase the bottom roll. Like 2d10 plus 2 would feel so good. Yeah, we have a lot of like targeted spells. Okay, so Bone Chill and Ray of Frost, these all might be useful. Bone Chill. Prevent the target from healing. Target cannot help down creatures. Undead targets receive disadvantages. Okay. So people who are low health should probably get that. Yeah. I guess I can do daggers here. Or possibly even fire. Yeah. I guess we'll just start with the cantrip. 9 damage. Rough. Rough indeed. Alright, Shadowheart. Can I summon the weapon on the other side there? Bring me the Trident again. Can summon there. That's pretty silly. I appreciate the silliness, and thank you. We have here Ray of Fear. Frighten a target. It's always prepared and does not consume a slot. Is it concentration? It's not. Or Wounding Ray. This feels very evil. Well, we'll just do fire again. Sure, there's more fire. Good to good. Everyone loves the fire bit by bit. Lae'zel. We have 2 attacks. Fine and good. Probably I should have done her attacks first and see what was left over, because her second attack was probably not actually needed. The reason I did this target is because if this guy wants to do anything, they'll need to move through us. Now, they can probably disengage or something, but we'll force them to do so. Cool. I'm not going to use my action surge right now, I don't think. Okay, that is a turn, I believe. Shadowheart can possibly get down to here, pretty close.
On my way.
And then, I guess I'll have Gale go down the backside here to stay at distance from those for right now.
Step by step.
Oh, we could bless also. I forgot to bless. Maybe I should have blessed before even getting onto the boat. Well, who knows. Alright, turn done. Let's see what the first enemy does. Try to keep Gale locked down. Alright, so Gale has been ensnared. Cannot move from the location into the next turn. Alright, so Bingo versus the Corsair. I can also cast the goofy Moonbeam thing. And AoE, folks. Shadowheart also has the AoE item that I could do. Unfortunately, I like just attacking endlessly. I recognize this part where I'm not playing the game as it should be played, but if I kill the enemy in one turn, that works too, right? Who needs AoEs when we have this? Alright, may I go meet another friend? Looking like yes I can. Hello. Don't mind if I do. So these are obviously the characters with the like highest HP we've seen so far. It's working pretty well so far, but good job. Gale's kind of low on health. The Mind Master here. It's a Mind Master. I assume this was a Daggerer, a rogue, but Mind Master feels like it might be a cast of some sort. Let's find out. Okay, a little responsive damage. The Mind Master uses Mind Mastery on Shadowheart, and then tries to push away Lae'zel. Okay, my suspicion is she is now mind-controlled for 2 turns. Forced to make a weapon attack against one of its allies, ends after the attack or when hit. So we can go bop her, or I assume we can bop the Mind Master. The Trident can't get there directly. Can the Trident fly to there? Can. Break the concentration, please. Nope, unfortunately it maintained the concentration. So, good luck, Gale. You have an enemy at your side now, or a friend at your side. Frenemy, something like that. Okay, you get to go first. You are no longer ensnared. Obviously, it is time for a quick nip and drink. I need to make Shadowheart not attack us. So, I could go over and hit her with the club. I think I'm going to do level 1 magic missile. 1 cast there. And then the other... split, I guess? Okay, cool. 5 damage, and she's freed. Fantastic. Definitely good, definitely good. You can move away again.
Of course.
Yeah, I still don't know how to use my caster effectively as far as where we're going.
Stay focused.
I'm very glad that worked well. Right. If the enemies are standing closer together, I could do some like fire beam thing, but no, all you have is a heal. So someone we can see needs healing. Bingo. I choose you. 4 HP. Is that like the lowest possible roll? Indeed, it is indeed the lowest possible roll. 4 to 7 is such a minor window, though. All right, Lae'zel, it is time for you to do your thing. We're going to cast Hunter's Mark so that we get it back in a moment. Ah, 6 health left. So I could save Buddy for the spiritual weapon. But I think finishing him off, even with 6 damage, is worth doing. Okay. We could now take a second turn and deal with Buddy here. I bet I could shove him into the water, but if we did that, I doubt I get his items. And unfortunately, items are more important to me than making them look foolish. This is short rest, correct? Okay, we'll go into Action Surge now. I didn't cast my... No, you only get your action back, not your bonus action. Okay, so we didn't get a recast, did we? Or maybe recast over here. Anyway. That's everyone, I think.
Unleash me.
Talk to me.
No, Shadowheart didn't jump over. She can move, but she can't get there, so she'll wait there for right now. Alright, Jairus disengages. Tries to snare, but fails, and then succeeds. Bingo, time for a blast. Tis? Still a little health left. We attack a second time. Down he goes. Down he goes. One more target. No more attacks. Except for Great Master Fawn. What's your dexterity, my friend? Show me your... It's 15. So they're probably going to dodge, or I'm going to miss. Which makes me think I shouldn't turn the passive on. I gotta remember to turn this thing on. We're fighting against characters that are easier to hit, or that have been marked with the bonus to attacking from Shadowheart. Fortunately, she has too many things to do. 3 Divine Smites in 1 turn. Wow. Alright, spiritual weapon. May we fly there? I just want to fly. Put your arms around me, baby. No. In that case, may I just head down and stab? Must take a short rest. The trident is sleepy. I'm sorry, what? Or is that, man, it's a special attack. Man, it's not the default attack. Let's see in a moment that's the default attack. No, you can still default attack, no problem. We're good, we're good. A miss, though. A miss, though. Alright. Invisible? What do you mean invisible? I'm pretty sure Brother can't get out of there. I think he's stuck in place. Unless maybe he can get out while invisible. Lae'zel, can I have you arc right in front of you? Do we get him? I don't know if we got on their team. Or maybe he found a way to, like, shadow step away from us. Huh. Huh.
Time to strike.
Okay, you still have a second attack. Can you get there and use it?
This
You
is your
can.
end.
So there's one invisible dude somewhere. I'm not allowed to leave combat until he shows up.
Make way.
Stay on my feet. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Guess we just spread out as much as we can. I assume he's stuck on the boat.
Destroyer.
Oh! What was that? What was that? Big old blast, big old blast. A spiritual weapon, it was called. Spiritual weapon. Almost killed all of us. Well, Lae'zel's pretty angry right now. They spiritual weaponed the amazingly powerful, what's his bucket? Paladin guy? That's insane. How much damage did you take? So Bingo took 8 force damage. $15. Okay. So smoke powder bomb is what that was. And then after that, a spiritual attack of some sort. Oh, it's my spiritual weapon? What does it mean for spiritual weapon to get blasted? Oh! So, I'm too confused. Anyway, Bingo took a lot of damage. At least he's still alive, thank goodness. Quick rest, here we go. Good night, everybody. Sleep well, sleep well. Okay. Time for looting, and thank goodness for that. First person down, Bona. I want to know more about these,
Something good here, right?
dwarves who would dare attack me. What y'all doing? Yeah, if more enemies have more grenades. The alchemist, of course, had a bunch of alchemy weapons. Makes sense. If enemies have grenades, we have to do a better job of ensuring we spread out more. Hello. Intransigent Warhammer. You knock nearby foes prone after killing a hostile target or landing a critical hit. So you knock down one character and other characters go down too. Huh. Huh. That is fascinating. I don't think I'm going to use it. But it's probably an upgrade on the current smashing weapon for Bingo. The current smashing weapon is 5 to 14. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to give it to Lae'zel for when she needs a smashing weapon. Bludgeoning weapon, so-called. Okay, I think that's everything on this little skiff. So I think we're going to go ahead and bounce back across, check the captain's body, and then maybe get back on our way. Now, there's no guarantee at all that will be the last battle. Also, I wish I could, like, attach the two ships together. Oh my goodness, the Corsair has some serious weapons. Number one, the Bow of the Banshee. Blood-curdling emission. On a hit, possibly inflict frightened. Gain a 1d4 bonus to attack and damage against frightened creatures. I like it, but it's not a castable for Lae'zel. And so I don't see anybody using that ever. Can Gale eat it? No. Can Gale eat nothing anymore? The Shining Staver of Skulls. It causes light, or maybe has a light spell, not sure which one. Does radiant damage and 60-12. Alright, clearly this is an upgrade to Shadowheart's basic weapon. And then, Jorgarul's Greatsword. Identical to the Sword of Justice, except it unlocks a new ability, and you lose your Tyrian spell, and you also lose the name Sword of Justice. Colossal Onslaught. Channel your mettlesome strength and strike all creatures in a straight line. It's called the Sword of Justice. Oh, man. So I have yet to cast Tyr's Protection. Maybe I should be casting it more often. But this new ability looks really, really cool if we can get the enemies in the right place. I mean, the obvious question then is it a bonus for Lae'zel? What does it look like when you equip it? That might be very important. I like having the Sword of Justice as a reminder to everyone of what I've done at number 1. But maybe you can also get it by slaying the people who
Eager for battle.
who would give it to you otherwise. So it's a downgrade for her, unfortunately. Oh no! Is it time to set aside the Sword of Justice?
Stop me yet.
Well, we'll see what it looks like. It's thinner model, I believe. Yeah, thinner model. Different colored pommel. I don't know. You can switch between them after you use the long rest ability. Oh, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny indeed, Pharaoh. I like it. Not that I'll ever remember to switch weapons, but good to know anyway. Though it's a concentration spell, and you can only have one of those on a time. I think I keep struggling with that, like which concentration spell to use. None of them, I guess. We get overwhelmed. Alright. The Sword of Justice goes to the wayside, unfortunately. What a shame. Second short rest. Get the health up. On we go. Oh, this is a non-campable location. I just now noticed. You can't camp on the boat. Where'd you go, team? Where'd you go, team?
Craft is ready to sail.
Wait. I wonder if there's something I'm missing here. Well, on we go anyway. Do we find a giant beast of the water now? The Hydra pops forward. No. We find the Sharite Temple, I guess. Sharian. Shadowheart might get to be very happy now. Did that statue look like Shadowheart? I don't want to say that all Shar worshippers look the same. Huh. Maybe she's already a
We're not ready, lass.
Dark
Company's
Justiciar.
calling.
Hello.
What do we got here? Dead hoon walking, seems like. Got any reason I shouldn't sever your head and toss it to the Rothe?
Let's try and keep this diplomatic. I'd rather not jump into another fight quite so soon.
Okay. I'm a true soul, let me through. Just let me through, I'm not looking for trouble, or I'll be severing yours all the same. We don't talk with a true soul thing, we think it's too creepy. Just let me through, I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just looking to the Super Bowl Shuffle.
That right? And just what do...
You feel the slightest of stirrings
No!
in your head. The
No!
dagger is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be. You're one of them cult freaks. Felt the tingle. In that case, let's talk business. Your twat's old friend Nair caused a rockfall, trapped tighter than a hornet's arse.
Couple of known slaves stuck with him too. Little bastards.
You absolute shaggers owe us a crapload of coin. You want through? Make a donation.
I'm surprised I can't use my persuasion abilities or intimidation here. They seem relevant when a short little dwarf is before us. Like, it seems like a place where we could say, the blood we are wearing is the blood of dwarves. Do you want to add to my collection? I've been thinking recently to get into Jackson Pollock-esque paintings. Do you want to be my canvas or my paint? I'm surprised. Fine taking it. I'm not giving you any money. I'll take your head before you take my gold. Or did you say you keep slaves here? Would Bingo say that? No, I'm making jokes. Bingo might find some way, though, to justify that they should step aside. Right? We've occasionally done intimidation. We've occasionally done various kinds of speeches to make people let us through, but I'm just making jokes. Do you say you keep slaves? See, if we can get them to admit they keep slaves, then it's time for justice.
Deep gnomes, mostly. Easy to feed. Fat thumbs for digging.
That a problem for you?
Slavery. Okay, so nothing here about paladin speech, but we do not believe in slavers. Here we go.
You work through it, Zharg. Now pay up. Don't got all day.
Huh. Lae'zel disapproves that we disapprove of slavery. So Shadowheart asked that we could stop fighting. 100 money is not that much. But giving money to slavers feels kind of gross. I'm not giving you any money.
Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you. That twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
We
Charming.
understood the banter.
Slave drivers to boot. Might be worth talking to the gnomes before they're worked to death.
I'm very bad at banter, some of you might understand. That I actually got through the bants without having to stab someone feels pretty good. That's great. Alright, thank you for the fine conversation, slavers. Another day. Another day. Grim Forge is here. Now this may actually not be the temple I thought it was. Maybe they took over the temple, possibly. Let's find out. On one side of the page, a hand-drawn map depicts a northern grotto bordering the Ebon Lake. An attacker's account marks the other. One of the drugging shrooms sensed us and split. Chunky one, too. Month's worth of soup at least. The rest were too busy droning to put up a fuss. Nair pays us and I'm bolting from Mantle Dareth. Thrin's orders be damned. They got eel steak, mineral mead, and topland food of all sort. Clan can't live on fungus alone. So at some point, we'll need to go figure out what's happening with the mushrooms. The shroom sensed us and split. So does one shroom sacrifice itself so the others can continue living their lives? I know that out here in the real world, you know, mushrooms are all connected underground in some way, which is way too creepy to think about too long. Yeah, so did it sacrifice a bit of itself for the rest of it? Huh, fascinating. Gotta meet more of the shrooms eventually. Okay. Then take the map with us. Control click. Oh, that's tack. Alright, over here also there is a note for us to read.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Oh, took it instead. That's fine. Alright. Hey, prickheads! Slave grub right barrel, Rotha chow left. Next to you all, I find flubbing the hot poker. So Thrin has been... the people have been feeding the slaves the nice food. Unfortunate indeed. May I look at... What's this? Huh. Bunch of dead slaves, I guess. Probably gonna go around for that. Welcome everyone to Ironforge. I wonder if Shadowheart can tell something about this place. I'm fairly sure
Whatever comes,
at one point this was a temple of some sort.
All's well that ends.
Converse,
Not
please.
as bad as it could have.
that
You got
drow
anything?
near is going to be on his last gasp unless someone digs him out. Though not necessarily our concern, of course.
I'd like very much to go save that drow to learn more stories, and saving the innocent is what we do. Hey, Squan2, thanks for that resub. Thanks for using your Prime subscription here. Really appreciate
Nice
that.
on my
And thanks for
feet.
another month of hanging out here. Alright. I probably should converse with the other dwarf there. Actually, they both talked a little bit, but do you have more stories, Stoneguard?
Go on.
And Guan2 also. I thought that Guan might be a strange dwarf word, but I now recognize that he was saying go on, just in a very strange accent. My apologies. Guan to you also.
What are you looking at? Move.
No more conversation. I like your bald head, though. It's very impressive. I wonder if they have to shave their heads daily. Alright. Hello, Axe Donna. We're finding so many sigils now that make me think we're possibly missing things in the prior areas. I bet we actually get someone to trade with here. That'd be great. And what are the lore of the drow? Their goddess sets their worships on fire because it amuses her. Didn't know that. I know that their leader's a spider queen of some sort.
Don't like strangers here. But Absolute must have took you in.
Must have. This fellow's misty an eye. I wonder if he allowed Volo to dig out his parasite. Who hung the drow out to dry, or where'd the drow come from? We'll start with the friendlier one. Where'd they come from?
Caught him sniffing around. Easy marks. Had the stench of the Toplands. Hung them here as a warning. Ain't no one drooks with Clan Flameshade.
Flameshade. This area, of course, reminds me of Lower Blackrock Spire immediately. Well, time to go play World of Warcraft. Alright, so the drow are here as a warning. We're not allowed to look in their bodies without causing a conflict. Okay, there are little boats here. I don't know what is going to happen when I click it. I don't want to leave
Boat
here.
floats in the murky waters.
So you can sail to the cave shore. I don't know what that means right now. I intend to stay here, though. Hello, little spiders. Surprise, we can talk to you. Lur Zonta, Lur Jox, Lur Fu, and Lur Otan.
I speak true, brothers. You know it in your hearts. You know it in your very souls.
We need no Lolth, no Spider Queen. Father Murmuth is the head of Clan Lur. He hatched us, raised us, feeds us.
What care we for his business here? He keeps us small, keeps us contained. We should be with the Spider Queen, revered, adored.
That is amazing. That is amazing. Okay, so they're trying to decide where their loyalty should be. I don't know who the first person they mentioned is. I mean, the second person. I know Lolth. I don't know the person who helped them. Recall the learnings of the Spider Queen. Turn on your head of clan, are you? Spiders of Spider Queen or Seal the Mutiny pays out. Let's remember what we know about Lolth. Oh boy. Time to do some rolling. So no religion. We're a bit of a dum-dum. Guidance, please. Best spell in the game, obviously. We've been guided to remember what we know about spider things. Tell me what you got.
You've read that harming spiders is illegal among Lolth's faithful, and often punishable by death.
Father Mermuth is our past. Lolth is our future.
These spiders are loyal to the local Dwergar. In the event of a fight, they will join the fray against you, with slavering enthusiasm.
Okay, so... yeah. Oh! This is a Paladin moment. Being bound to serve Mermoth spits in the face of natural order. It limits you. So it's not clear to me who Mermoth is yet. I guess it's a local dwarf. I wish I could say you should be independent. You should choose what you want to do, not join the spider people. Remember the guy I just spoke to? Okay, cool. He's a prison keeper. So, freedom for spider kind. You're not pets. That's it. You're not pets. You may do what you want to do. Got it. Paladin, ho! Reroll, ho! I have no reroll, do I? I do, thank God. Sorry, thank the light. We're fine. Don't do this to me, video game. Don't do this to me. We're fine. I hate math so much. I'm gonna go speak very poorly to one of my math professor friends. I'm gonna go start saying things about maybe numbers aren't real, but instead of social construction. They love that when I talk that way.
My bite could be stronger.
My venom more devastating.
I love the green one.
Is it so?
This and so much more in Lolth's hairy embrace.
Hairy
All
embrace.
is possible.
Her embrace. We're ready.
We follow.
Yes. Now, brothers, our new dawn awaits.
Oh, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. That actually might be one of my favorite interactions the entire game, friends. That is absolutely wonderful. So what is Shadowheart like? Religious things. She likes religious things, so talking to the spiders about religious things, all good. That's great. Yeah, the animal interactions are absolutely fun. Probably someone was like given the job of think about all the fun things that animals could talk about. Now, I wonder if we talk to the dwarf fellow, he's gonna be very angry with us for letting his spiders free. No, me pets! No, me pets!
Quit distracting me.
Did you notice your spiders ran off? I just gotta know.
Hey? Oh, those worthless bugs. Always were the stupidest ones I ever raised. Hope the Minotaurs get them.
Today's a good day, folks. Today's a good day. We got to see the owlbear and the puppy dog become friends. We got to talk to some spiders. With that said, team, it is afternoon my time. I do have to go away because it's the weekend. So, yay for spider freedom. 100%. Friends, thank you for hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Before I go, I do need to check and see real quick when the DLC for Victoria 3 is coming out. Because I did say I would stream Victoria 3 on that day, and I do not want to deceive either you or the Paradox Corporation. Hey, thank you for the bits, Compound Jaff. I really appreciate it quite a bit. I thought I called you Jaff. That was kind of weird. Let's see you together real quick. I think it's next Wednesday for me. But let's see. Oh, actually, I can stream it early, can't I? I'll figure it out off stream. Goodbye, friends. Thank you, friends. Appreciate you all. New viewers, old viewers, everyone in between. YouTubers, Twitch people. You're all pretty cool. I'll see you after tomorrow, my day off. Take care of yourselves. Have a good time, and see you again real soon. Goodbye.